Whispers haunt us in the dark, igniting a fleeting spark. Dreams are lost within the fight, restless souls in endless light. Together we won't lose, if we know the rules. There's no rest for the wicked and the kind, they reflected. One day we will see a true victory. There's no rest for the wicked, vigilant we shall be. Damaging pain, trapped inside bitter rage. To fight them we must be strong. We are in this for the long haul. Together we won't lose, if we know the rules. There's no rest for the wicked and the kind, they reflected. One day we will see.
Hello, everybody. It's Retro Nerd Girl, and I'm here today with Marc D with a C, who is joining us for this wonderful movie, Batman Returns 1992 watch party. Woohoo! Thanks so much, everybody,
Let's go
for
crazy.
joining us. Yes, let's go crazy.
Oh, that's Prince from the last movie, I guess. But yeah, why not?
Yes, this has just been it's been really kind of interesting revisiting this movie. Before we say hello to the people in the chat, I wanted to ask you, Marc, like, what were your first thoughts about this movie when you first saw it? What was your first experience with this movie?
Well, I've seen it in the movie theater, yeah, when it came out way back when. Was that long ago? But and hi to everyone in the chat. Hey DJ Knight and everyone else. Yep. But yeah, I mean, after seeing the first Batman '89 was a massive hit. And
Yes.
a lot of anticipation for this movie.
Yeah.
And everyone loved Batman '89. And actually, let me grab something real quick.
Okay. Well, while he's grabbing that, I just want to say
this. We've got a guest star that's joining us right now. So Michael Keaton is here. I'm Batman.
Here, guys.
So say hello to Michael Keaton as Batman.
Hi, Michael Keaton.
So this, and shout out to my mom, because
so cool.
my mom grabbed this for me. Let's see if I can get the whole thing. But this is actually the top of one of the VHS displays.
Oh,
in
that
the
is
store
cool.
selling it, and my mom, God bless her, she's like, my son really likes Batman. Do you think I could have that? It must have been, after the sale, been there for a while, I'm assuming.
God,
So
that
so you can kind of see where it
cool.
clips into the,
yeah.
It clips into the display there. So I have
that is so cool.
So we have a special guest with us today. So yeah, hopefully, Michael Keaton will approve of this commentary.
Yeah, let's see if he likes the movie.
See if he likes the movie.
Cute. Oh my goodness. And that was when did your mom get that for you? That was for
this
Batman
was
Returns?
for Batman. No, for Batman.
Batman.
So when Batman came out on VHS, I mean, you can look at all the promos they had for it. It was so much. It was a huge deal when they came out on Batman on VHS. So you could buy your copy for, was it $19.95? I can't remember. Probably more money than that.
Yeah, that was like the standard price about then, right? About $20.
Yeah. So people were lined up, and I've watched some commercials, and this standee is in those commercials. So
that is so cool.
So it's fun to have. And his ear got a little dinged by the Joker there. Maybe I got to airbrush that, but that's okay. A little battle damage, but
yeah, he looks good though. I mean, he really does. It looks really good. 1989, huh?
Yeah. Well, I guess 90. When did it come out? I'm guessing right when it came out on VHS finally, right? So
yeah, so it would be like 1990. Oh, it looks good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Well, really quickly, I just wanted to say hi to everybody in the chat. We got DJ Knight in the house. How are you doing? I see you everywhere. You just going ahead and just ignite the internet with your love and excitement. So great to see you. And Keith E is in the house. Oh my goodness, says I can hear you, but I'm late. You're right on time, I believe. So you're good. And we got Darth Plato in the house. How are you, Darth Plato? So good to see you. And I hope we I didn't finish asking you though, but about the your experience was what did you think about this movie when you first saw it?
Yeah, I think I was like, "What the hell did I just watch?" I mean, in some ways, right? And I'm a longtime comic book fan. If you guys, I mean, can tell from the stuff behind me, if you haven't seen my channel before, or heard me before, but
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I did really like it, but I thought it was a little bit. Tim Burton is known for the weird, so
Yes.
I just watched the director's commentary on the
Mhm.
disc again, and really a lot of insights to it. But I think they let Tim Burton be full Tim Burton, whereas what I've
Yes.
been reading is the first movie was a little bit restrained. So I think a lot of people really didn't like this movie as much. It was very more polarizing. People love Catwoman, but I think the Penguin grossed them out, and I think especially McDonald's had to cut their sponsorship
Yes.
short.
Yes.
So there's a lot of controversy with they wanted a more of a kid-friendly Batman.
Mhm.
Batman, killing people in this movie, and of course, I thought he did kill people in the first movie too. It's maybe not as obvious, but
Yeah. They covered it up a little bit better in the other one, but this one was really brutal, and I think that's why I loved it. Yes, Tim Burton did have some rules to follow. Like he did have to um, have Danny DeVito play the Penguin, but I think everything else he had complete and total creative control. And he's not a comic book reader. So he
yeah,
actually is like the complete opposite. So he did everything that was like the opposite of maybe what fans expected. And he kind of did his own thing, even more so than he did in the first movie. I think the thing that really killed I would say, or it didn't have a terrible box office, but the thing that really hurt the box office was all of the little sexual innuendos in there,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
think the violence was probably gonna be okay, but the sexual stuff was like, "No," and there's a
yeah.
lot, guys,
But the
there's
funny
a
thing
lot.
about that is, like, the parents worry about that, but the parents get that, but probably as a kid,
Yeah,
depending on how old you are, it just
yeah,
goes over your head. You have
y
no idea.
yeah,
And
they
I
had
think the
no
DeVito with the green black blood,
it's
like
gross.
Burton
Yeah.
was telling McDonald's, like, "Why don't you do a black milkshake?" And they're like, "I don't think so," you know?
Well, and I think maybe for him it was funny, but also a lot of that stuff had to be pulled. They were marketing for to kids in
Yep.
particular, but this has a very adult edge to it. So I think a lot of people were like, we're sending too many mixed signals. I wanted to say in particular, Stunt Brat is in the chat. So great
Hello.
to see you, Step Brett. How are you? There you are. Oh, so good to see you. I was thinking about you today as I was having a little bit more chocolate. Thank you. I'll be eating chocolate for a long time. Thank you so much. And I was going through some of the items that you got for me the last time, and they're
Oh,
all
she got
so
you some
sweet.
Swiss chocolate, right?
Yeah, some Swiss chocolate,
Awesome.
the Ritter. Oh, was it? Yeah, I think it was Swiss chocolate and the Ritter brand, Ritter Sport. And I'm really a big fan of that uh, uh, raisin. It's like a raisin hazelnut.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh.
good, and I didn't realize it had rum in it. I was like, maybe this is why I love it so much.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm actually Swiss. I have dual citizenship. So my dad was born in Switzerland. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, he was born in Geneva.
That.
Yeah, so for our 30th anniversary, we went to Switzerland in September. I haven't been in there in years, unfortunately. And we had a very, very small family there. So it's friends that are left now. And God, what a beautiful country it is to go to. And the
Oh,
chocolate here,
wow.
I'll grab a couple of chocolate.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, so we came back and I had they all went pretty quick, but like these are good. We went
Oh,
to the factory here.
Torino.
We went to the factory there where they make these, and that
Oh,
was fun going. I got to do my trip videos. I haven't had a chance yet, but this is a really good one here. This had these are all gone, but I was going to take pictures for my videos of the chocolate. So this is contra, alcohol in the
oh.
chocolate.
Mhm.
Camille Block, yep. So, but you just go to Switzerland and it's
Yep.
just like a wall of chocolate when you go into the
Oh my goodness.
aisles there.
They
They
really
just
go out in the packaging too.
oh yeah, the packaging, yeah. So I've got to do my trip videos on these,
Oh
but
my
and we went to
goodness.
see the Matterhorn. So of course, Toblerone, that's the
Oh, yeah,
logo
yeah,
from
yeah.
them has the Matterhorn. So but you're trying to like you take a bite of chocolate and yeah, and you're like, I'm just gonna have one piece today, and then uh, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh no, no, like I went through half the bar, like I gotta go on a diet. Yeah. Oh, and Sunbret says, oh, as a huge fan of Lausanne, I was just there in Lausanne. Yeah, so it was
Oh,
just there a couple of months ago.
wow.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. It's beautiful to be there. So yeah, we always joke with my wife, well, maybe we could move there for we retire for a couple months a year or something. It's
Yeah.
really nice, but
Oh, I was
it's expensive.
hoping I would move, like, get to visit once. Maybe it's not too late. I can always plan a trip some say something miraculous happens. And, Darth Vader
Okay.
says that I'm gaining weight just looking at it. And Sunbird says I have a T-shirt with the Swiss flag. Mark, I've never been there. Oh, yeah, me too. I've always wanted to
Oh, you
just visit.
got to go stunt Brett. Everyone should, travel. It's expensive, but if you can do it, and there's ways to,
Yeah.
save money. But it's just so eye opening too when you go to different parts of the world. And God, it was a fun, it was a fun trip. So, but yeah, it's just the countryside is just so beautiful there. It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
I can just imagine.
yeah.
And, Keith E. says, "I worked for many years, at the first movie, Moving
Moving
Pick
pick, and
in the United States." What's Moving Pick?
I'm not sure what that is. Yep, maybe that's one of those autocorrect things too.
Oh, oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Uh,
I'm not sure what. Yeah,
Darth Vader says the Swiss have a very interesting
they
history.
do. Yep, yep, yep. The Confederacy. Yep, they were one of the first, republics slash democracies going
Oh,
back
really?
centuries. Yeah, yep. All the cantons get into. Yeah, it's an interesting country. Yep.
Oh my goodness. And Bonzo Kilborn just walked in. Hello. To say, hey, Retro, can't stay. Have a great day. And you in the chat. Oh, thank you. You as well. Thanks for stopping by. And oh, Sabret says, Grandma brought me back to a cuckoo clock from
Nice.
the Black Forest and a necklace with Edelweiss.
Edelweiss. Edelweiss.
Edelweiss. Edelweiss.
Think the hills are alive. Sound of Music. Edelweiss. The
Edelweiss.
song
Yeah.
Edelweiss. I think I'm getting that right, but what do I know? Am I Swiss? When I ever tried to speak French, my dad would make fun of my accent. Yeah, here's my since
Ah,
1291. Yeah,
that's
there
so
you go. Yeah,
cute. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. A little license plate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, Keith E says Moving Pig used to be a Swiss-based restaurant in Switzerland that came to the United States in
Oh,
the 80s.
I didn't know
Oh,
that. Very cool.
learning things today.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah.
And Darth Plato says the current constitution is very similar to the one that Napoleon wrote for the Swiss. Okay. I'm learning so much today.
Yeah.
And, Stembrad says, "Most people tell me I'm definitely not neutral, LOL."
Yeah. That's Yeah, you can still have an opinion, right? Yeah, just they're famous for their neutrality. Yep. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's tough not to be an opinionated. Yeah, yep.
Well, just to get back to the movie really quickly,
Yeah.
from my experience with Batman Returns, I was, uh, 22, and, I absolutely loved it. I loved the darkness, and I loved how far removed it was from the TV show, but also all the goofiness and all that stuff. Wasn't familiar with the comic book so much. Just I think I had like a lot of people at that time had a lot of experience with the TV show, which was so goofy and fun.
Yep.
And there's also a lot of fun in this too. It's dark and fun. Like, how is that possible? And just at some parts are like totally goofy in this when you get to the scenes with the penguins and the like with rockets
Yeah, no,
on
it's
that. It's
crazy.
sort
Yeah.
of like we were like sharks with laser beams. I mean, that's really silly like that. And so
Yeah.
there was a lot of like gimmicky things going on in there. We've got Catwoman just playing up all this sexuality and being very provocative at the same time, like having this powerful ownership of it. And, it had a feminist twist on it, but it wasn't, it was, you could feel like you could understand where that character was coming from and what
It
she
made
was.
sense in the movie.
Yeah, yeah, just really you wanted her to be strong. You wanted her to get her moments of, like, glory. She seemed to be, um, have a bit of bad luck there. And then, one thing I would say too about this movie and, Batman, the earlier Batman movie, is that you don't get a whole lot about Batman or Bruce Wayne. It he's just there, and,
He's like a
he's
bystander in his own movie.
yeah, yeah, so it's like it's kind of weird to see this now and realize how little he is in the movie, and all of the stars of the movie, the all of the sparkle and the glimmer and the shine really goes to all of the villains, and there's 3 villains in this
Yeah.
story. And so this is like
Well, that's why they
and
cut Robin out. Damon Wayans was gonna play Robin.
I know,
And
that was
and
so
they
wild.
said he still got residual checks for, like, a bunch of years off of the movie. He had a 2-year contract or a 2-movie contract, so he got
Yes,
residuals.
which is really interesting. I mean, I'm really confused as to how they were gonna do that, but, they were also gonna do the whole story around Harvey Dent, which I was
Yep.
really thinking like, yeah, that would be fantastic with, um, uh,
Well, Billy D.
our
Williams,
Billy D.
right? Yeah.
Williams, yes. He was going to play that, and I was like, wow, that would have been so fresh and new and exciting. And, I know that there was some caution or something about, the fact that he becomes Two-Face and he has like half of a face basically.
Yeah.
And so it seemed to work in the other iteration, seemed to work. They ended up being um like going in the direction of like a macabre and darker phase, but it's just so weird that they didn't go with their original story. They went with this sort of interesting play upon villains. So it's almost like the villains return
Yeah, yeah.
instead of Batman return. So
Well, the
it
villains are more
was
interesting
just
sometimes anyway than the Batman is, you've got his origin story. So, he was saying on the commentary that,
yeah,
yeah, it's, the villains are more interesting basically to him, and then
yeah.
it's telling their story. So, but it is a crowded movie. There's a lot going on in this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot going on in the movie, and like I said, I absolutely like it. It did have a feeling of being very much more grown up. Like whereas '89 really felt like it was playing to young boys, and
Yeah.
this one really feels like it was just playing to like a like grown men.
Yeah. This was a
So,
more an adult yeah, I could see with the kid, like, I did enjoy it, but,
yeah.
I'm like, "Wow, that's not," because Nicholson is the Joker, the Joker's a scary, crazy
Oh,
character, but,
yeah.
uh, he was more of a I wouldn't say sympathetic, but it was just, that clown Prince of Crime, he did some evil things, but there was a charm to it. And DeVito was just so horrific as the Penguin with
Yeah.
his, he's malformed, and he's got his parents abandoning him, and an anti-Moses basically, they're going down the river in the beginning. And so that I could see where, like, if you brought, like an 8-year-old kid to see this, although it was, rated PG-13, they never marketed towards kids as as I say in some of the, when you read about it. But it's just God, I can only imagine if you did bring a kid to it and didn't pay attention to the rating,
Yeah.
little kids would have been really scared by this movie, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So
yeah, little ones, and I think, like, a little bit older, probably, like, teenagers, they would be fine with it, but
yeah,
definitely, you'd have to do some explaining if anybody asked, but sometimes when you're a kid, those grown-up jokes you don't even know that they happen because 'cause you're like, "Oh, that's what that meant."
yeah, right, yeah. Yeah,
There's a
but
lot
that
of
I
movies like
love those
that.
jokes. Yeah, I love those jokes. Yeah, all the double entendres or
I thought
yeah, if
they
you're
were great. Yes.
yeah, they're good, but that's for the parents though too. I mean, that's
Yeah.
but it's there's just a lot. I think it's the makeup and the it's always something ougy, or we'll get to those scenes, the sushi scene, eating the fish
Oh,
raw,
yes, so
and he
awful.
really did
Yeah.
that. So I mean, it's
Ew, yeah.
it can
And,
be off-putting.
now just to, let everybody know this, makeup was done by Stan Winston, who did a fantastic job. It was really great. I mean, he really does look like a penguin.
Yeah,
And which is like, when you think about it, the original penguin was supposed to be a guy, just a plain guy who, used it as sort of a moniker.
yeah,
Uh, and the Catwoman was like, "Okay, we'll dress up like a cat," but, she was just a woman. But in this place, there's something more. They put in sort of like a supernatural element where, the penguin is actually a birdie kind of
yeah.
monster
Was and yeah,
monster,
he's
I would
animal.
say.
He's half animal, half man, basically.
Yeah,
In fur,
yeah,
raised by penguins, and he's got flippers for hands, basically, and
yeah. He's
his
a
deformity and that bodysuit they put him in.
Like a
Yeah,
mutant almost, and she
yeah,
becomes sort of like mutant, as well, a cat mutation, and it's like,
yeah.
it's very interesting that Tim Burton would actually take those characters and make them literally what they
Right.
were. So
Yeah, they never
it's
say that
just
she, like, has
fascinating.
superpowers, but it's inferred, right? Like,
Yeah,
they don't explain it, but, the cat's waking her up and, drinking the milk, and it's like she's become a cat woman,
yes,
but they never it's not like, some of the Marvel, like Tigra or some of the Marvel here, the cheetah, or some of the, animal characters that you do know, obviously, they have those powers, but,
yeah.
yeah, it was, a great performance by Pfeiffer, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. And just wanted to say hi to William Blake Hall. Hello, says, I just got done seeing a reaction to Ant-Man and the Wasp with Michelle Pfeiffer. And here she is again. Yes.
Yeah.
And I did not see that yet, but it's on my list. And
Well, we could
I'm
always do Grease 2 if you want right now. Just kidding. Grease 2, the movie.
I like Grease too.
That was her first wasn't her first big movie, I think,
I
Michelle
think
Pfeiffer?
so, yeah, she's
Yeah,
singing in that one. I like that one actually. I
yeah,
was just about to buy it last night, and then I was like, "Oh, well,
yeah,
I'll wait till the next round of, good luck
yeah.
comes my way." And, okay, so, I got one thing. Uh, Darth Vader says, "The original DC cheetah just wore a cheetah suit. She wasn't half human creature at first." Yeah.
Yep, yeah,
Oh,
they always retcon and change iterations of characters, yeah.
and William Blake also says, "Lady Hawk, you don't,
Oh,
uh"
yeah. Is
Early Pfeiffer see Lady Hawk. Yeah, she's so beautiful in that one. Let me see.
that the Matthew Broderick? Yeah, Matthew Broderick's in that one. Is that
Yes, Matthew
yeah, the
Broderick and,
from F Yeah, you just did Ferris Bueller, right? Yep.
Oh gosh, who else? The actor.
Rutger
Ooh,
Hauer, was Rutger
Rutger
Hauer in that one?
Hauer. Yes,
Yeah,
Rutger
yeah,
Hauer. All
yeah,
right, so I think we should get started. I want to
yeah.
just
Or do you
talk
want me? I
about.
just want to show my Batmobile quick. Can we do that?
Ooh,
Yeah. Let me change my camera here. Yep.
yes. Oh my God, guys,
I'll show a
this is
couple of
where
things
we
quick.
nerd
Yeah,
out.
we won't go too long, but let me just switch my
Look at
my
that beauty.
yep. So this is actually
I mean,
I just got this. I have a video. I'll put the link in later when I did a review of this or unboxing. But you can buy this in a remote control car, and let's see if the battery works here. But actually, you can like push out the machine guns, and let's see, the canopy opens.
what?
So it's actually a really cool. Let me turn the light up here a little bit. And the thing drives really well. So it's let's see if this. Of course, it's not. It's not. Oh, I have to turn it on. That would help. If I turn the Batmobile on, so you can have it on this display while it's. There we
That
go.
is so cool.
So this is pretty cool. So now let's see if it.
Oh
Let's see
yeah,
if
I
this
see
works.
something.
There,
Oh,
yeah, there. You can pop out the that moves.
oh,
Yeah.
nice. Oh my
And then
goodness.
the machine guns pop. Oh, see this machine gun didn't pop up. Sometimes there it goes. Sometimes it jams. It's got lights, and the cool thing about it, it has steam that comes out the back. See if it works. You put water
Goodness.
in it. Oh, it needs a little
Oh
more
my.
water, probably. So this is just a fun. It's supposed to be shooting steam out the back, but
Okay.
yeah, but you get the idea.
Oh, it's so cool.
So I'll put the link into that, my review of that one, and you can actually still buy that right now. It's on
Is it?
sale. So I'm always enabling. There we go. Now it's loud. This is the actual Batman toy from 1989.
Oh
So
wow.
that's the original Batmobile. So I
That
saved
is
I
so
saved that.
cool.
I bought that as a. I guess we're about the same age. So I think it's my 20s when I bought this too.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
so
So
that's the
cool.
'89 Batmobile, and then I also have. Of course, I bought it at the same time. Got the Batwing. Let's see if
Oh
I get.
yes. The
There we go.
Batwing is so cool.
Batwing. Yeah. So I have
Oh,
this
and
hanging. That's what this is. I hang this from the ceiling.
okay,
So
yeah. I
yeah, so
noticed
I
the
have that.
string. Oh, that's
Yeah.
gotta be the
So I
coolest.
hang that. Yeah. And of course it has the claws in the claws in the front. There's a little handle you can put on that, and you can operate the claw. Of course, what plane doesn't have a cutting implement on the front? Yeah, so the claws come out. That's not. That's all right. But you can get the claws to come out and cut the string. Yeah. So there's a couple of my.
Oh.
I mean, I have so much Batman stuff. It's ridiculous. But and then I'll grab one thing, and then we get the movie going. I'll show you my Lego Batmobile because that's pretty cool. And then
Oh.
we'll get rolling.
Guys, this is a real treat. Thank you, Mark. You're just doing
Oh,
so
it's
much.
fun.
This is a lot of fun for us. Oh my goodness.
So this is pretty big. So this sits under my TV, and
What?
my wife puts up with all this stuff. So God bless her. I don't know how big how if you can see that well, but
That
let's
is
see what the
so cool. That's the one from Lego.
this is the Lego Batmobile. Yep.
Oh, nice.
So the canopy slides open.
Mm.
And the machine guns actually pop up here too. If you spin the back, let's see, then the machine guns pop up. Oh, I gotta dust this. Alfred hasn't dusted this lately, so
Oh,
better get this dusted. Come on, Alfred, what's going on?
Alfred.
But this thing is huge. It was a fun project to do, and the wheels turn,
What?
and
Oh
the
my
steering wheel
goodness.
steering
That
wheel
is
works.
so
Yeah, this
cool.
is really cool Lego set, and it comes. This is from the '89 Batman, so it comes with Vicky Vale and the Joker. That's little Legos. Of course, they're
Oh.
not they're not to scale to the Batmobile, but yeah, they're. So this is really fun.
Oh
This
man,
is a
that
fun.
is
Legos are so cool. They're so much fun to build. It's like doing a puzzle,
yeah.
and then you
Oh,
and then you get.
so this was you built this?
Yeah, I built this. Yeah, built this. Yep.
Oh my God.
I started building I have the Batwing, and I started doing a video series on it, and I never finished it, so I got to get back to it someday. So I have the '89 Batwing that I built.
That's incredible, Mark.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I did a video on. I know with Clobbering Times, I did we went over all the Batmobiles that I owned, and we did a show on that. So I'll find the links in the
Oh,
as we go
sure.
on.
Yeah.
I'll put them in. If anyone wants to watch them,
Oh,
watch them
definitely.
after. But
Yeah.
I've got
How
so
many
much Batman stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy.
how many
Those are a few of the
how many Batmobiles do you think you have?
probably 50, I guess. I mean, I
Wow.
mean, but some of them are, you know, like that counts as a Batmobile, right?
Yes.
So
Oh, how cute.
there's one there. Here's another one off my wall. So
That's the one from the 60s, right?
yeah, it's like a cute little version of the
Oh,
60s
that is
one. Here's
so
another one.
adorable.
I was in the grocery store the other day. This is why I'm not allowed to go shopping. So you're in the grocery store and they've got this at the checkout line. It's like, damn it, how can I leave without buying this?
Oh man,
Let's
that
see
is
what else.
so cool.
Well, this is relevant to this movie. You got to have the penguin duck,
Oh,
right?
that is so cool.
So you gotta get the duck, right? So there we
That
go.
is cool. Oh my goodness. You have all the trinkets. It's so
Yep.
great.
I try to have a lot of wonderful toys. So
Where does
and of
he get
course,
those toys?
and there's the
It's
original.
actually
Yeah,
like he says, where does he get those wonderful
wonderful
toys?
toys. Yep. So there's my Joker figure from Batman '89,
Oh,
and I
that's
love this
nice.
figure, the quick change Batsuit Batman. So if you had the action figure, you could change. Uh,
Oh,
put the out. That's never been out of the box, but yeah, that's a fun action figure. And I think a lot of these they reproduce. Like for Batman Returns, you'll see like a Batman Returns version of that. They reuse the toy,
yes.
which makes sense. But yeah, you can
So what
see
do
the
you do? You get like one for to keep in the box and then one to play with?
for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but sometimes I'll do that. Yeah, with if you can, or like a lot of times if you find a figure on clearance, now I can take it out of the box. But so here's some of the stuff that they had for
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
which is always fun. It's for kids, so they had they have the Joker on a tricycle there. So why not?
Oh, oh man, that is so cool.
Yeah, so that was just I grabbed just a couple of fun things
Oh, that's
just
wonderful.
to
Thank you
show. Yeah,
so much for showing that to us. That is so
thank you.
great. Yeah, how cool is that, guys?
Yeah,
Woo! I want to get in that thing.
yeah. I wish I
It
had the
was
real
it was
Batmobile. God.
it was my size, right? Like it's human size.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There we go.
So cute. Oh my goodness. What a sleek
That's a
design
great
too.
design. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's an all-time great. People love the six. I love the '66 Batmobile too, but
Oh yeah.
that's up there as one of the great. I didn't like what they do when they messed with it in the third movie, and they try to add too many wings to it and try to make it too crazy. Then it's too much. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, just love that design. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, okay, so let's see who's in the chat. We got some visitors really quickly while we were admiring your goodies. Demajani is here. Hello. Says, hey, retro girl. Hey, pretty lady. So nice to see you. Let's see. Um, and we got a question. 50. Are any of them Christian Bale's Tumblr model? Do you have
I I do have a few small ones, like small ones. I almost bought the Lego tumbler. I didn't. It's it's one of those things where William. I was on. I had a headset mic that I switched to. I was away from my desk. That's why the audio probably wasn't as good when I was on my. I have like my portable headset when I'm away from showing off all the toys. So that's why. But
Yeah,
thank you. Yep.
it was
Much
definitely
lower.
doable. Yeah, it was great. I think it was fine.
Yeah. Okay.
As Sunbird says, does it come in pink?
Yeah. I do have a huge tumbler. I have a huge remote control tumbler that's like 2 feet long. I forgot I have that too. Yeah. That was a Walmart toy that they had, and I remember picking that up. It's a really cool, massive tumbler.
Oh
It's
man.
RC controlled. Yep.
And Kate Bronson is here. Says my dad has so many of those toys. Oh, that is so cool. And let's see. And Darth Plato says, Mark is the toy man, confirmed. Yes. And look,
Thank
guys,
you.
you really need to go over to Mark's channel and see all of the cool things that he's got going on. He has done 3D printing, just has a great show on Sunday nights. And so you guys need to just go over there and take a look at some of the things that he's offering, not only just from his videos, but his live shows too. It's really good. So
Thank
do
you.
you have a handy link that you could pop in the chat for your
Yeah. Let me pop that in. Yep.
yeah, just so people can
So people, I appreciate that. Yep. Let me grab
oh,
my
yeah.
my
Let's
link
see.
here. Yep. Here's my channel, and then I'll pop a couple of links into some of the Batmobile videos there. So there's my channel, and then if you just search Batmobile, you'll find it on my channel. But here's here's like a corgi. I'm trying to find that show I did with Clobber and Times, but
Oh
which is really
yes.
nice. Yeah,
Oh,
our buddy Clobber and Times.
oh yes.
So
Coffee.
yeah,
And oh, DJ Knight says that I'm sorry I missed your Thanksgiving chill stream. I had to cancel it because I had an emergency on Thanksgiving, but I it's everything is okay now. So we'll do something for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So you can count on me for that. And let's see, Cade also says, referring to dad, says he played with it a lot, but it's in good condition. Oh, that's good that the toys are still in good condition. Can you sell? You could sell them after they're in good condition if you don't want them, but they're so cool. I would keep them. Actually, I was looking to collect a couple of things myself just for nostalgic like purposes because it's kind of nice to just look and see that that thing that reminds you of like your favorite movie.
yeah.
So and
Or
just
if it reminds you of your dad too, or yeah, memories, or maybe sell.
exactly.
Keep a few things. Maybe not. Well, I'm the worst person to ask, in terms of getting rid of stuff or keeping stuff, but it's nice to have a few mementos. Yeah, you don't have to have everything, but if there's some special things that remind you of someone, it's nice to have
Yes.
that.
Yeah, yeah. If you can, fit it in your space, it's that's also
Yeah.
important too. And Daniel Martin is here. Says, "Hi, Retro Nerd Girl. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you. So glad that you could be here. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well." And Kate also says you could cosplay as Batgirl. I have not thought of it, but we'll put that on the list of cosplay options. Thank you. Daniel Morgan says, more of a Christmas movie, Die Hard or Batman Returns? Ooh, great question. Oh, what do
I
you
I think
think?
I think probably Die Hard in some ways because they mentioned Christmas more. This movie, of
Yes,
course, they do have the Christmas tree lighting and Die Hard seems like it more revolves. It's technically not a Christmas movie, but movie set at Christmas. This
yes,
it kind of other than that the tree scene, I guess it
yes.
kind of ignores Christmas. I don't know what you think, but
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It doesn't mention Christmas once. There is, yeah, there's that tree scene, and DJ Knight says Die Hard, yes. And so does William Blake Hall. It says Die Hard is about a family getting together. I give the spirit of Christmas to Die Hard. Yes, they're trying to get together and spend Christmas together. It's great. And
Yeah.
let's see. And Daniel is thanking everybody for the responses. Thank you for asking such a great question. And Cade says, my dad does Batman and Superman in my videos. My mom
Cool.
is a goth lady. Oh, you've got a cool family. And says, I like Batman, but my favorite is the Flash. Oh, okay. Let's see, what else? I might zoom down, and so if I skip through your comments, it's not personal, but I think we need to get to the watching of the
Get to the
movie.
movie, right? Yeah.
Yes.
We
And,
have a lot of fun doing this stuff, but yeah, everyone wants to watch the movie. I'm sure. Yeah.
yes, and Daniel says, I always like Batman, Deadshot, Christmas Scene, and Suicide Squad 2016. Oh, wow. And Cade says, my dad will never sell his toys. He only buys more. Oh, cool. Just like me.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, yeah.
And Sunbreath is retro mini Barbie and Grinch Prezzies incoming. Yes, I love Barbie. So
There you
yes,
go.
thank you. And I love the Grinch and Minnie Mouse. Of course, I love her too. So you got all my favorites. And Kate says you could cosplay as the Eartha Kitt Catwoman. My mom also does 66 Catwoman. Oh, cool. That is really cool.
I
And
just put a link in to one of my vids. There was someone doing cosplay as Eartha Kitt Catwoman this year, Comic-Con. So later click on it, but she was amazing as Eartha
ooh.
Kitt. Yeah. So that's on my
I
channel.
see you
Yeah.
said it's perfect Catwoman. And let's see when it says loved Eartha as Catwoman. And Darth Vader says Lee Merriweather, yes, was the best Catwoman. I don't have to think about that, but she was
I
great.
love all the Catwomen. I'm gonna get in trouble here, but I can't
All of
pick.
them
Oh
were
my God,
great.
they were all. Julie Newmar was so fantastic too. So
Wasn't
there
she
was
great
no one
at
who
it?
was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who is like, no, 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 no. All right, Keith E is telling me banner, banner, banner. Yes, banner. We got to put that banner up because it is time. All right.
Time to roll. Yeah, yeah.
And says gotta shop quick, so I may miss the opposite Moses and Michelle's first usage of corn dog, but I hope to be back soon. Okay, we'll get there. Okay, so I think I've got everything done. I usually do a little bit of a to explain the movie a little bit, but I think everybody pretty much has it. Let's see. Oh, just bear with
The
me for
projection
a
booth is
second.
working to get the show going. Yep.
Yes, yes. Uh, just as a recap, Batman Returns 1992. It is directed by Tim Burton and written by Daniel Waters, and based on the DC Comics character Batman. And it's a sequel to Batman 1989. And it stars Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer, Christopher Walken, Michael Gough, Pat Hingle, and Michael Murphy. Just as a quick little update on or information on that. So the way it's gonna work, first I'm gonna do the banner to make sure that the banner is down there.
There we
There we
go.
go.
I even have a Batman coaster. See, I'm prepared.
Oh, you're prepared.
That's my coaster. I have a Batman coaster.
I love it. Oh my God, you're so prepared. All right, so we got that going. Oh, I was supposed to tell you guys that at the very beginning of the show, because I'm supposed to do this from now on. I at the very beginning of the show, I showed you guys a song, and that song is on the Exotic Requiem channel, which is my music channel. And that song was No Rest for the Wicked. And so, and I left a link to that very song at the very top of the page. So I figured that was appropriate since we're going to be dealing with 3 major villains in the
Yeah.
storyline. So, the way it works, guys, is that I have my copy, you have your copy, and we watch our copies together. I have an auxiliary computer over here so I can see comments on occasion, but on the most part, I will be concentrated on the movie and making commentary on the movie along with Mark. So, but we'll try to see if we can on occasion glance over and see comments.
I have
Let's
it on my
see.
screen in front of me, so if I see something, I'll try to
Okay,
highlight it. Yeah, yep.
thank you. And I have to figure out how to do that. I don't. I want like a. I need to set up my my system like a.
I can give you a tip on that after. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So
Is this movie free to watch anywhere? I know someone in the chat was asking. I don't think it's on Tubi or anything like that, right? You probably
I
have to rent it or
don't
own it, I'm
think
guessing,
so.
right?
If you have Max, you probably will. You'll be right.
It's on Max, yep.
It'll be on Max if you have Max as a streamer. I'm watching it on Amazon, and I actually bought it ages ago. Let me just check one other location. See, sometimes you get lucky with these things, and you get
I
um,
bought the 4K a few years ago. Keep
yeah,
buying the
me
movie over and
too.
over, buy it on VHS, buy it on DVD, buy it on Blu-ray, then buy it on 4K. So
Yeah, there. I think there's a couple places, but I'm not sure if you can um,
looks like it was just Max I was seeing that was
Max. Yeah,
yeah.
um, it's if you have Hulu, I think it's on Hulu, and uh, they may have it on YouTube, but I don't see it. So yeah, I think that's the only place where we can see it now. No, I tried
Yeah,
to
they're all
find
premium.
someplace.
Yeah, they're all premium subscription. Yeah, Roku, if
So
my information.
if you
Yeah.
have subscriptions to those guys, then you might be able to see it. All right, so I we will have a screen that will give you just the um give me a second to figure out what it's called.
Subtitles?
Uh, Thank you. The subtitles.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Had a senior moment there.
Yeah.
And so you'll be able to catch up with us and match up with it. But also, I do have the timer, so that way you can match up with the timer as well. So let's see if I can get all those things together. I'm going to do the countdown 5 to 1, and then right after 1, that's when we'll press play. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, all right, I'm gonna catch up to you guys.
So Pee Wee Herman,
Oh, yes, Pee-wee.
who
Oh,
actually
I love
played Cobblepot's father on the Batman TV in the series Gotham.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep. He kind of fits as Penguin's father, I think. Yeah.
I'm like a few seconds behind, it seems. I'll catch up, I think. Mm, I think I just caught up.
Yeah, they're
Yay.
showing the cat, the poor kitty cat
Oh,
here.
no.
Right away, parents were like, "What did I just take my 8-year-old to see?"
That was terrifying. That was terrifying.
The parents are stereotypical mucky mucks who stiff upper lip and don't say anything. But well, this is horrendous. I mean, but that's so much Tim Burton right there with that production
Yes.
design.
Oh, absolutely.
And he was saying on the commentary, a lot of these are models. So he likes the use of models versus, of course, CGI today. But there wasn't much CGI back then. But he liked what you could do with a model in terms of showing it, blowing it up, zooming in out versus a matte background.
Yeah, I love that. Ah, there's a baby in there. Kind of feel bad for the baby.
That's horrific. I mean, it's horrible. Yeah.
Yeah. But then the baby's also like the baby's also like eating cats. What's happening?
Yeah, none of that made sense. So, but in terms of what
Let me see. Oh,
and then the other thing that Burton said too, he loves the opening to Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride to Pirates of the Caribbean, which is one of my all-time favorites. So this he's kind of evoking Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You know that tunnel just before you go down the
ah,
waterfall.
yeah. So nice. Let me see if I can. There we go.
And Bill Finger doesn't get credit on this movie, but if you ever watched the documentary Batman and Bill, where Bill Finger had discredited or not given credit, uh, he didn't get credit for years. So now, after Batman versus Superman, he's always on the credits as Batman created by Bob Keane and Bill Finger.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
But he was severely mistreated by Warner Brothers and by Bob Keane for years. So it was. Let me put the link. It's on Hulu.
I just love all this. Even though, I mean, this is just a wonderful piece of storytelling here with the whole traverse that he's going through as a, inside of the crib basket. like,
Oh, it's
like
great. No,
where is he going? And it's just this long adventure.
it's telling a story too, which is really,
Yeah, yeah,
that's what a credit scene should do is tell a story, and
yeah. I love that.
it's almost black and white too in this segment. So
Yeah, very cold colors.
yeah, they should have
Not
added Bill
much.
Finger. They should have gone back. I know that I don't like when they change movies, but they should have changed the credits to add retroactively add Bill Finger there. Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful.
How do penguins raise a baby? I want to know.
They're like, "Oh, there's a baby in there."
A lot of the
Uh,
penguins are real, so they said on the set they had to keep the set, at freezing.
yes, yes, you have to make sure that it's nice and cold for them.
They get a little Christmas there, I guess. Yep. Santa and the
So,
penguin sightings. Yep.
they're setting that up that there are penguins just showing up in Gotham City for absolutely no reason at all.
Yeah.
How about that? She's so cute. Oh boy.
Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
And this is all inside too on the Warner Brothers sets or Universal sets, so
Uh-huh.
which is amazing. It looks like it's outside to me, but
Oh yeah, they
it's an
really go
amazing
all
set.
out
Yeah,
for these things.
stunt Brett. Just throw the penguins in the freezer between takes.
Oh, stop, Brett. They are, yeah, they are. It's so weird to actually see penguins in this story.
He's great
I
as
love
Alfred.
it. Oh, isn't he great? Oh,
Yeah,
I love this little face. I
yeah.
forgot where it's from. It's like it's from a cartoon from
Yeah,
the like
it's
the
like Felix the cat.
1920s. Yes,
Is it
Felix
Felix
the
the cat?
cat. Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
Felix the cat. She's so funny.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
He's so great. Oh, he's not giving him a deal.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
She's like, ah, man.
Although, you know, an assistant shouldn't be talking in a meeting like that.
I
Don't get mad at
know.
yeah. Yeah. There's your corn dog reference.
Yes, the corn dog reference.
Well, yeah. And right away, you know, this is a Tim Burton movie, right? There's no when
Yeah.
Batman we first heard that Michael Keaton was playing Batman, it was Tim Burton. We're like, "Oh, no, this is gonna be horrible," but it turned out pretty well, so
Yeah, it was more of a DC thing in the first one. This one is just it's like this is Tim's
Yep.
imprint, which is you know. I mean, even though the first movie did have his imprint on it, it feels like it's really more his ideas,
Yeah.
which I actually enjoy. Like,
Yeah.
look at the background, all the work to make this Gotham City look gothic.
Yeah.
It
Well,
really
yeah, so
does.
he has his own production what was the production done as Bo, forget his last name, but Anton First, you know, he brought in, Burton brought in his own people for this movie.
Oh,
So, that reflects his vision more.
yeah. And I
And
think and
Shrek
he had a lot more power at this point too.
yeah, after the success of the first one. And Shrek is named after the vampire, you know, the Max
Oh
Shrek.
yeah, yeah. Max,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's named after the vampire.
Mhm. Somehow when he says that, it's just like it doesn't seem very real. This penguin strikes.
Yep. And I love how the design too, you don't know if it's set in the past, the future, like those are old-fashioned microphones, but you got
Ooh,
modern stuff, so
yes.
Burton also was talking about it, he's like, "I don't want you to know what time period we're in, it's just kind of a mishmash of everything." Those are some great stunts.
Oh, yeah.
Stunt Brett, yeah.
I love how stylized everything is. And
No
yeah, even these
CGI there, so
guys,
it's all
yeah,
real.
yeah. I think that's also the other reason why I like watching it. It it isn't an eyesore to me. It seems like everything really feels so, even though it's a little bit off the wall, it's just still, like,
Yeah.
realistic. There's still, like, it's still grounded in reality.
Yeah, it's a fantasy, but you've got, the different elements rolled in together, so
Yeah.
I love this, I love this scene as a Batman
Oh,
fan.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a
Yeah,
clip that, yeah, that you, if you've gotta have seen this clip, like, 1,000 times
yeah.
online. Uh, we fin the
That
interest to
scene was in
see
the
it,
trailer.
like, it's 13 minutes, we finally get to see Batman. Oh, well, not even Batman, it's Bruce Wayne.
Is my mini bat signal. I have a bigger bat signal too.
Oh, man. So they're setting up something here. Um, the dad, uh, the son steps in the way to protect the dad, in which he gets to flip that later on,
Yep.
which I think is really cool. Even though a lot of times this movie gets criticized for not having a storyline, I think there was a lot of conscious effort to put together something of a link between the stories and motivations of the characters and
Well,
just entertain everybody.
they insisted on I love this this part, yeah. It takes everyone out. They insisted on the plot in the end with the Penguin, Warner Brothers, so to try to give
Yeah.
Penguin some overarching scene, the writer hated that they added that to the script.
I think they saw Danny DeVito and they were like, "Yeah, we gotta do Penguin. That's just we
Yeah.
gotta." Which I mean, he was fantastic. DJ Knight is talking about the Penguin rocket launchers. Yeah,
Yep. Oh, and I love this with the Batmobile flipping around like that. I'm
I
like, "That's
know.
so
Isn't that
cool."
cool? I love it. He set that man on fire.
Yeah. Batman wouldn't do that, guys,
He's
but yeah, the
dead.
comic book Batman wouldn't do that, yep. I always thought it was weird that he just stops, well, I guess he just sees her getting attacked there, but and his costume was changed up from the last movie.
Oh yeah, they well I think they had to for every movie because you can make more money on toys if you change it a
Yeah,
little bit.
and they changed the chest there so they don't have that fake muscles, they have just, like,
Yeah,
slats, yeah.
yeah, and then they went
I
back
think
to
it
the
looks
fake
better.
muscles.
Yeah, later, yeah, and nipples.
And then boom, oh my god.
That was very brief.
Ooh, a
She's
little
great in that
toy.
scene.
Yeah. Just keep this one for myself.
This could come in handy.
Oh, man.
Like
I
blown
love
away
that.
too, and
Say,
they're like, "Oh, what?" They're talking to Batman, like Gordon's talking to Batman there. It's like, wow.
see, how would he know? How would the Penguin know that Max would end up right at that exact spot?
That's a movie. You're right. Yeah, 100% right. But that's just a movie
It's
trope,
it's
right?
yeah,
And this is all a miniature model that looks amazing. I mean, you never know. It's a miniature.
yeah. So
They
cool.
did that so they could fly the camera through it. And of course, today that'd be CGI, but this
Oh
just looks
yeah.
so much more
No,
real.
no, no,
And
no, no, no. Yeah, I think this is just so much better. And that was a puppet. He's like, "Oh, ah."
Stuntbrat got to meet Danny DeVito, if you see that comment.
Oh, wait, I got to meet Dana DeVito. 3 stunt women were called for "Threw Mama from the Train." Oh my goodness. He was really nice, picked a shorter stunt woman, rightfully so.
The Penguin's a man of the people here, going after the industrial capitalist who's polluting everyone.
Yes, even though he hates people.
Yeah, he's protecting the penguins.
Yeah. This movie is hilarious too. Look
It
at this.
is, yeah. Give you a splitting headache.
Oh yeah, all this is a lie. Well, half truth.
Have
Which
to, yeah.
I thought was very interesting. He didn't even tell him the truth.
Let's see.
Yeah. I love this part.
Yeah, very Laura, like, yeah.
A little tape. Oh my goodness. He's good.
Extended vacation. I think he's all dead,
Yeah.
not mostly dead.
It's the penguin, sir.
Mr. Penguin, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great for the little kids right there, yep. William Blake says, yeah, the same
Right.
writer wrote Heathers, yep.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yep.
Thank you, William.
Another movie with a lot of bite to it, yep. Good point, yep.
Oh, the little kitty cat wants some milk.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh,
I
half and half, I think.
Oh no.
I'm looking at that, it looks like a half and half container.
No, you gotta
Or
give
maybe
him
it's milk.
whole milk. Hello there, yes.
Yeah, rotary phone.
I think one thing about this movie, the reason why I identified with this character at this time is because I think I had held down at least like 2 jobs just like this, where it was like an assistant or a
Oh, I'm just
receptionist.
interrupting because we got Chris Gore in the house, so
What?
Chris Gore has a super chat. Hail to
Oh,
Chris Gore, yep.
so sweet. Mwah. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Thank you
great
so
to see
much.
Chris, yep. I'm a longtime G4 fan, Chris. I've watched you for years on TV, so it's
Oh, yes, yeah.
great to have you stop by, yep.
So good. Thank you so much for the super chat, Chris. We really appreciate you and everything that you're doing on your channel. It's just
Great stuff.
really awesome. Yeah.
I
Oh my
interrupted you making a
goodness.
good point, but figured you'd wanna know
Well, no,
that,
I
yep.
had a couple of jobs just like this where as the assistant and I was like I had some really wild bosses and that was just like Max Shrek.
Oh, no, yeah.
So
The horrible
I,
boss, yeah.
yeah, and I used to wear outfits just like this, like a really like tailored suit. And yeah, you'd get home and then you realize, okay, I gotta go back to work to finish something up. Wow, that was really. I'm like still shocked.
That was
Thank you,
great.
thanks, Chris, for stopping by. I really appreciate you.
And he knows his movies, that's for sure, right?
Oh
So,
yeah, Max is like, oh, you're cute. Max.
how'd you get in the protected files? You're not supposed to be that smart, yeah.
Yeah. She's like,
Love the way she figures out all those plans.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, you are dangerous, lady." Oh my goodness, Moonbeam is here too. Hi,
Hi, Moonbeam.
so good to see you. Yeah, she's too smart for her own good, and that's why
Yeah,
he's like, "Okay, we've got to do something about this immediately."
you're supposed to just serve me coffee and bring my speech down.
Yeah. Yes, and that's what this I think this movie is about legacy.
Yep.
Is we have the legacy of Batman and his legacy, right? And we got Penguin and his legacy being a
Yep.
Cobblepot. And then we've got Max trying to lay in or create his own legacy. The only person who doesn't have a legacy is Catwoman. She's like the what do you
Yeah, she's
call
the
it?
lost soul there, that just gets
Yeah, she's the wild card in all of this. Because if you could imagine the story without Catwoman, it would actually feel like one concentrated story. But with her added, it's like it's that just like that extra layer of like WTF. It's like
yeah.
but it's
And this
also
scene
fun.
and then the
It's
seeing
also
this with in the movie theater, like, "What is going on here?"
I know
And
what
then you get it. Then you
yeah,
get it, yeah.
yeah. Well, then the first cat that goes, like is, like, in her mouth, I was like, "Oh my goodness, she's really dedicated to this."
It was originally supposed to be Annette Bening in this role, and then she
Yeah,
just became pregnant and had to
yeah.
drop out. And then, of course, then you had the famous, Sean,
Oh, yes.
who was cast in the first one. What was her, from, I'm forgetting names now.
Uh, you mean, Kim Basinger?
No, from,
Sean Young?
Sean Young, yeah, yep. And then she did that whole spiel. She went to,
I felt
uh,
bad for her.
with her homemade Catwoman costume and tried to,
Yeah.
audition for the role.
Yeah, I felt so bad for her during that time. I mean, she really wanted that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Tim Burton was scared of her. They said that she
yeah,
was hiding
she hid under
underneath
the
his
desk.
desk. It was like, "With that lady, keep me away from her."
Yeah. Liam in Wales says, "Yeah, there's an amazing clip of, Pfeiffer with, on YouTube hitting all the targets." Yeah, with they're showing
Yes.
another point of view. That's, she learned all those stunts and, trained with a stunt person and, eventually got so good that she could do, I think, most of all those stunts herself, so using a whip
Yeah.
is not easy.
Oh, no, you could hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. I mean, really, we're talking about yeah, she coulda killed somebody on set with that whip.
Yeah. Yeah, Moonbeam says, yeah, Sean Young was gonna be Vicky Vale, but fell off a horse and got hurt and
Yeah.
couldn't do the movie.
So, when you do these scenes here like this, it's so easy to get hurt too doing that.
Yep.
She's like oh, man.
Ugh. I don't know if my disposal could handle all that yet. But
Oh,
she's just getting
man.
rid of her old life here. She's just
Yeah.
reborn as Catwoman now.
Yes, yes. She died.
Yep.
So, technically, she's like a zombie now?
She's got a few lives left. Yep.
Yeah.
She's not going to get her deposit back on her rent, but
Yeah, I don't think so.
and she hates the little innocent kitties there. I always wonder why did she like
Because it was pink
it's kittens
and
pink.
cute.
Yep.
Yeah.
She X's that out. Yep.
She likes the black leather.
And this, of course, became a controversy too with the the S&M and the the bondage type
Oh,
look
yeah,
of the
yeah.
outfit. I mean, of course, if you're 8-year-old, 10-year-old kid watching this, you have no clue again. But the parental units will
Mm,
get up, and the McDonald's of the world won't like it so much.
yeah. But, I mean, it's pretty simple, like, she was playing by the rules before, the rules she thought she needed to play by, and what did it get her? She got her dead, and so
Yep.
so now she's like, "Hey, forget about the rules, I'm doing my own thing now." She I
She's
love her
reborn.
face.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love her face.
Yeah. And she looks. You're right. She almost looks dead. Right. She looks like a
Yeah,
zombie color. Yep.
yeah.
Cat's got to have her claws. Yep.
So cool. I remember my mom and I watching this, and we were like, "Ooh, that's so cool." We we loved it. Look at her. Woo.
Hell here.
That's something else.
It feels
Okay.
so much yummier, right? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I wonder if I'm having some buffering issues. I think I'm on
It looks
time
okay.
here. Yeah, I think I am all right. Just wanted to make sure. Oh no.
Where are the cops here? I gotta ask. And this is scary as heck too. It's like the kid gets kidnapped
It was
going down the
Urza.
sewers.
Coochie coochie.
Coochie.
Oh man. He makes his entrance, saving the life of a baby.
Save the oh, he's saving the baby. Oh, yeah, he's not kidnapping.
And then he's dramatically
Yeah,
pretending he doesn't want to be seen.
not a lot of light in the sewers. A little different. Yep. But Bruce Wayne sympathizes with this. That's how Bruce
Yes,
Wayne
yes.
feels. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's really well done by DeVito acting there, because
Yeah.
despite the makeup, that's something you can imagine a lot of kids saying.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of feeling and, if we didn't know that he wasn't insane, I think it was
Yeah.
you might, like, draw a tear or 2.
Yeah, you wanna have a little sympathy for the character, but not too much because he's supposed
Yeah.
to be the villain, so
Well, it's really interesting because I believe when I first saw the movie, I did have I was trying to peel back what was going on. I don't think I knew exactly how far insane he was just about yet.
yep.
But it almost feels at this point in the movie that he's doing what he feels he has to do, or if like where you might have seen him be cruel, that maybe he was doing it because he felt like he had to in order to find his parents. But
Yeah.
then this part was just kind of odd. Like he's writing down all the names of what?
Yeah,
You couldn't
which comes
really,
up later in the plot. Yeah, it's
yeah,
tough to tell what he's doing there.
yeah.
You
You're
think he's
not
looking
quite
for his
sure.
parents, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you're kind of a little bit on his side a little bit at this point.
And this I know they were gonna introduce Robin as a mechanic who helps fix the Batmobile, but that's Robin originally the
Oh,
family was, the Flying Graysons and killed in the circus when a mob hit.
yes.
So that could have been another way to bring Robin in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how Marlon Wayans was gonna work in this thing.
Yeah.
It was just gonna be comedy the whole time.
You wonder, yeah.
But maybe they were trying to do where you get the straight guy, Batman, and then you get the comedy, and then it's supposed to make it. No, I don't think that would have worked,
Maybe he would
honestly.
I think he would have probably played it more serious, I'm guessing, yeah.
Oh, oh, you think he
If
would
it
have done it seriously?
I think so,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Oh,
just a guess, but and of course, the future Robin, Red Hood, Jason Todd, meets Batman after Robin dies. He's stealing the wheels off the Batmobile, and that's how Batman finds Jason Todd, and he brings him in as Robin eventually.
oh, okay.
See, now you know he knows his parents, yeah.
Ah,
The great detective Batman detective comics, obviously, which sometimes the movies ignore a little bit, but, I love the detective work as Batman, the world's greatest detective.
yeah. And I always wondered if he killed his parents because he's
Yeah,
the kind of
they leave
crazy
that
person that
open,
would
right?
do. Yeah, because he's the kind of character that would.
Yep,
Look at this.
and this confirms what Batman just said, yep.
Yeah, just really playing it up.
That's a great shot, yeah.
Yeah, that makeup is fantastic.
And that had to been tough to act in too, I mean, Danny
Oh,
DeVito's not
yeah,
a big guy, and he's carrying around anyone carrying around that extra 100 plus pounds, and they
yeah.
said he was roasting in that suit, so he didn't mind having the sets down to 30 degrees, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense, yeah. everything here is just so stylized. You see these like little jokes they slide in there. I was their number one son, but they treated me
Yeah.
like number two.
I feel 5 feet tall.
Oh boy.
Great first introductory scene.
I know, right?
Be gentle, it's my first time. Oh,
She's so cool. I love her.
yeah. Great costume, yep.
Yeah, that costume was so skin tight.
Yeah, how do you get
And
into something like that?
oh my god.
A lot of
And
assistance probably, yeah.
it looks like she was sewn into the costume. And after that, so many people wanted to dress up like Catwoman for
Yeah,
Halloween or as cosplay, just like that particular Catwoman.
yeah. Of course, this is a great scene because it shows you Bruce Wayne's acumen as a businessman, and he's, has that dual nature, but he's gotta still run his Wayne Enterprises, so
Oh, yeah.
and Keaton is just so the only thing I don't like about Keaton is his physique is too small, but
Mm.
he just nails it. I mean, he's just, perfect.
Yeah, they have a way of making everybody around him kind of, not be like overpoweringly big. So it
Yeah.
almost works.
The costume does it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Look at this suit that
yeah,
he's wearing. It is very
yeah. Get a load of me.
yeah.
She's a new woman, or should I say a new cat.
He's like, "Ooh."
Look at Bruce Wayne is like,
It's like, "Wow, look at
"I'm
this
interested."
lady."
That's a great line there.
Yes.
"Mistook me for Batman," right?
Yeah. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love the way couldn't you just die?
Yeah.
He's like he's
Yeah.
happy to be shown out by her.
Yeah.
I like the way he just slides in like, "Hey, I'm interested."
That's a great line. Who thought she had a brain to damage? Yeah.
He's got bigger fish to fry.
Yep. This is all done on set, indoors, 90 degrees outside in, California, freezing inside the set. How's Zachariah?
Oh, hey. Oh gosh. Hi Zachariah 315. How are you today? And I see that we've got Sergeant Giratana in the house.
Hey,
Hello.
Sergeant.
Oh, yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving. It was quiet. Hope you had a good one too.
It was good, except for my turkey wasn't so happy with being deep fried. There we go. This scene is just oh. Do you like sushi, Retro Nerd Girl?
Yeah, well, I don't eat it anymore.
I mean, I like sushi, but not like this.
No, not like this.
And Burton said DeVito went all in on this scene. He's
Ooh.
he's eating this fish. This is not,
Oh
this is
God,
all
nasty.
fish. Yeah.
That's just ugh. Ew. Now, so Penguin had his plan, and
Yep.
this is the diversion. Charisma's bigger than both of us.
Yeah.
So, filling him up with lies.
Don't worry about
Oh
that.
boy. This lady, I forgot her name. This is
And Hooks from
Janet. Oh,
SNL, right?
yes. She's like,
Research
oh,
says voters like fingers. Yeah. Oh,
this guy.
he deserves what he's getting here, making fun of
Yeah,
the penguin.
yeah.
And then I'm thinking like, oh, he's not going to bite his nose off, is he? He's not going to bite his nose off. Oh.
Oh my gosh. That was pretty That just makes
Or
him
just get
such
back
an
to work. Don't mind the
yeah,
nose bleeding. Yeah.
savage. Ooh.
They didn't have that figure in McDonald's in the Happy Meal. Bloodied penguin eating nose. Yeah. There you go with another double entendre there. Yep.
Yeah. He's like, "I like it."
He's liking it. And Germany in the 30s. Yep. I won't say the names, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's playing upon the legacy again.
Yep.
Yes. Unlimited poontang.
Yeah.
And I love the way he says it. It was like, "Alright, I'll be
Yeah.
mayor." Because it's like, he really doesn't really wanna be mayor. He just wants
No.
to do his complete his mission,
Yeah, you don't know what
but
that mission is, but yeah, that's what they had added to the script, yep.
yeah.
At this point, you don't know yet.
Yeah, at this point, we don't know. We know he's planning something, but we don't know what. Oh, boy.
Batman's gonna take care of business, yeah. And this is Keaton in the suit for the most part during these scenes, yep.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Burton said he wanted to get, he wanted the opportunity to, do as much as he could.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
It gets a little hokey here with this Batarang gadget, but I still like it.
Yeah.
Programs that.
I
How
love that
the
lady.
poodle grabs it. And she's actually a Swiss actress. I looked up in the
Oh, yeah?
look, yeah, on IMDb, yep. Ties it into the chocolate.
Ah.
Well, stunt brat work with Mark Harmon. Wow.
Oh, Mark Harmon?
She doubled
I haven't
Teresa Russell. She wanted to do her own stunts and was married to the old director.
Oh. I used to have a crush on him.
Now, this is the scene you've seen on YouTube that was always makes the rounds, which is
Yes.
amazing when they're
This is
showing the
it, yeah.
point of view. It's not this point of view, but it's, documentary filming, and she just nails this scene.
And she looks fabulous doing it
Yeah.
too. She's so good. You go,
Yeah.
girl.
Don't mess with her, yep. And she's doing that on high heels
Yes.
or instead on a slippery floor, and that outfit can't be easy to move in, I'm
I
guessing.
know. Yeah.
Fall in love. Another double entendre.
She's so good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like that scene with the big profile of Batman in the background on the wall. Yeah. There's a controversial scene coming up.
That guy died.
Yeah, so Burton said, "Well, you could kind of see the explosion wasn't that big, and he really maybe he didn't die. He dies off screen." And remember people being mad at that.
Yeah.
Batman. That's one of his ethos is that he doesn't kill, obviously because of the death of
Yeah.
his parents. And he won't use a gun.
I love the shadow work here. You just see how it plays on his suit.
Yeah, you don't want to see Batman and under bright lights.
Yeah. It's just the right amount of shadows and the right amount.
And here they get introduced to Catwoman.
I love
I
this.
give that introduction to 10
Meow.
on the floor exercise.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
That's our first.
There's so many little quips and little zingers in this. So cute.
Imagine
Oh,
getting on a umbrella, flying umbrella like that. That's so comic book.
oh yeah. Oh, Outcast Creative Lance is here. Hi, Lance. Oh my goodness, we've been missing each other. We gotta get
Hey,
back
Lance.
on this channel again. Oh, and Joseph Begay is here. Hi, Joseph Begay.
Hello.
And Liam. Oh, Liam in Wales. Oh my gosh, haven't seen you in a while. And Boulder 2009 is here. Hello.
I did like the
Hey.
Affleck fight scenes. Yep.
Oh,
Definitely had some
I
great
thought they
fight
were
scenes in the.
they were really good.
Why Batman let himself fall here? I didn't. Anyway, he wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah.
I guess he knew what he was going to do all along. He was probably thinking 5 steps ahead.
Yeah. I love
This
all
scene
this.
gets a little steamy, a little steamed milk here for Catwoman.
Yeah, I mean, I loved all of this. Like,
There you are,
uh,
right? This "there you are" line.
I like all this like flirty stuff between them. I thought it was really. I thought they had some real good chemistry.
They do, yeah.
I think they, if I'm not mistaken, they did used to date a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I'd read that too, yep. Yeah, you'd never get to see this, right? Batman, hurt,
Yeah.
in the movie. Yeah, in the comics, you do get some of those scenes sometimes, but, Just
I always
loves
wondered
to.
if he meant that he really wasn't, or if he was just being strong. If he was just like when he said that he wasn't hurt.
No, it's typical Bruce Wayne, Batman. Yeah, he wouldn't let Alfred know, and Alfred traditionally is the one who does the first aid and helps take care of him in the comics.
Okay, that seems right to me.
Yeah. You could never turn an Eagle Scout into a crazy clown. Come on.
Eagle Scouts turn.
I
Those guys
I'm
used
an
to be
Eagle Scout.
Eagle
I'd never
Scouts.
turn into a crazy clown. Yeah. I guess the Joker. Yeah. They don't reference the first movie other than the Vicky Vale line really directly.
Yeah.
You put it right there. Yeah, and where he's not too gentle there either, right? Yeah. Boulder says he had more chemistry between Keaton and Michelle than Kim Basinger. I agree with that. Kim Basinger and Keaton didn't have that chemistry together
Yeah, I don't think
with
that
these
they
two.
had a lot of time together either. I was hoping that they would build something with those two, but it just felt a little.
Thrown together.
Yeah, it worked for the first movie, but I didn't really enjoy their relationship too much.
And then we had another very bad double entendre line there too.
This like anytime the Penguin is in the room, there's at least 10 of them.
Yeah.
He's full of them. Contempt for the czars of fashion. Oh gosh, look at him.
Yeah. A registered voter. I love what she does in her voice in this role too. Just
Yes.
she's doing some voice acting there too with the
Yeah, she's like, yes. She's
and
like,
from the beginning, yeah.
yeah. I love this part actually. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Mm.
Perfect.
And this is a real bird
Yes.
that so everyone who's watching this or in the commentary, Tim Burton talks about how, the bird was safe, but she's actually got the bird in her mouth really flying out in this scene. It's
Yeah.
not CGI, it's not a fake bird. It's a real bird.
Yeah.
But no birds were harmed in the filming of this film. So she's actually doing that there, the bird's in her mouth. Oh,
That is just crazy.
and that's her doing that. I mean,
Yeah, that is
she
really
definitely earned her
low.
salary for this, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor bird.
It's like, "Oh my god, what is going on? Are these my last moments?"
Yeah. Thought I saw a putty cat.
It really did feel like, Acme cartoon, that part. I loved
Yep.
it.
Makes her feel dirty, yep. Oh god.
Oh my goodness. He's just making weird noises on his bed. He's like he's like,
I could
"Wow."
I can see why the corporate sponsors weren't too happy with some of these scenes, yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes it a great movie, but,
I loved all this. I really did.
and you can't have a good
But
movie without great villains. I mean, if you don't have good villains, the hero is kinda boring, right?
yeah. Yeah. But it's very interesting because the Penguin has yet another obstacle or sidetrack, right? With Catwoman showing up and now saying, "Hey, we need to get Batman out of the way." So he's got this political thing going on, and we've got like now he's going after Batman, but then his
He's got his
actual
plan.
what? Yeah, his actual plan is taking a sidetrack. It's actually taking a back seat to
Yep.
do all of these other things for other people's desires. So it's very interesting. I'm like the penguin. He's the main one in this thing but everybody's like playing him, if you will.
Batman blows it, they're the headlines, yeah.
Yeah, both.
Well, it's like Spider-Man 3, which was such a flop, they didn't incorporate all Venom is thrown in there, and, Raimi didn't want Venom, and you can tell, when you have but I think, Burton does a great job of juggling the characters and, the side characters don't
Oh yeah.
Alfred and Commissioner Gordon, they're necessarily don't get, much to do in this movie, which makes sense when you have all these other characters, but they really do a great job. Now Shrek is kind of in the background in these last few minutes, but this is
Yes.
all Catwoman now, but
Now she's a very sympathetic villain.
yeah.
You don't really feel like you understand why she is who she is, and though with Penguin, you're mostly, I don't know, afraid of him a little bit. He's a little
I'm afraid to get my
unpredictable.
nose bitten off of him acting with
Well,
him.
yeah, he's so unpredictable. You don't know what he's
Yeah.
gonna do. This crazy girl.
Ooh,
Aw, so cruel.
that wasn't very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing about the penguin is that he's got a nasty side, and it can go with in a second, he can just turn on you.
Yep.
But also he's easily manipulated as we, discussed. He can be manipulated.
Yeah, Catwoman does a good job of manipulating the villains, yep. Here we get the lie about line about Vicky Vale.
Oh, yeah, yeah. She's like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Look at this smooth guy.
Yeah.
It's a little
Because
bleak.
never scared me. At least they're committed. Yeah. Maybe this is the girl for Batman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
I like,
definite chemistry in this scene. I mean, it just.
yeah, I like the way she went for the kiss. This way,
Yeah.
he didn't have to like. It was gonna get weird with him like trying to kiss her. Oh no, that's his wound. He
Yeah.
told
That's.
Alfred it didn't hurt. So if she,
He was lying. Yeah. Little
yeah,
bat lie there.
yeah.
And then, of course,
I thought this was
her
funny.
her acid attack here. Yeah. Yeah.
I love this scene here. They're
They
like,
both want to leave to change into their alter
yeah.
egos. Yep. Alfred's left holding the bag here. She's gonna leave now too. Yeah. Alfred's got your back.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I didn't realize. I
Wowzers.
forgot that she was telling you.
A dirty limerick.
Yeah. She was about to
Oh,
find
he's off
the.
the hook. He doesn't have to make up something. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was about to go into the Batcave. Or at least in the direction of the Batcave.
He's got a lot of bat suits to choose from. Yep.
Or she's like struggling with her one suit. I always thought that was a nice juxtaposition.
Yep. The established superhero. I
And
love the
somebody was
scene in the
like,
movie theater, seeing
oh
all
yeah.
the different bat outfits. Yep.
I know. You're like, oh, I want an
Makes sense. He'd
outfit.
have more than one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it probably takes almost like an hour to put it on, I'm sure, in real life. And Shields. So this is CGI.
Yeah.
There's a few CGI elements in this movie, and
And it looks
that's
good.
one of them. Yeah, that does look good. Yep.
Yeah, it holds up decently.
And the bats are CGI as well. The flying bats. Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy. I remember
It's
seeing
the
this and
gang.
going like, "Ah, snap."
Yeah, like how did they get into the Batmobile?
Yeah.
Bruce didn't use Norton antivirus. That's one of in the comics, the Batmobile has all kinds of defenses and uh, things to protect it from getting stolen or damaged or
Yeah, I would think.
yeah.
The way, yeah, it was exceedingly easy for them to get in there. And they're like pulling apart wires and all this stuff, but it
Yeah.
ends up being one like
Little device
do
underneath the Batmobile, but
I
yeah.
know that doodly doo that they put in there, which is like super comical because it's like wheel wheel wheel. It's like
Now, is she there
High
to
five.
save her too, or what? Real talk, yeah. But now, where's she taking her now? She's not taking her to Shrek, right? Or she's just trying to save her on her own, right?
No, no,
What do you
no, she's
think?
not trying to save her, that's for sure. But she doesn't.
Or is she trying to become, look like the hero saving her? Yep. But that's what I'm thinking as I'm watching it for the first time. Yep. And then you find out, yeah.
Yeah,
See, this scene really bugged me.
yeah, I think it
Batman
bugged
just
a lot
stands
of
there.
people.
That is ridiculous. I mean, Batman would never let that happen.
Well, you're supposed to save the girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Batman would always, he's got his lines there. Yep. And then where do the cops disappear in this scene too? It's like
Yeah.
he just slid down the roof. So, like, where are the cops?
Uh-oh, the mistletoe. Ew. I don't care. Even though it's still gross to me that she does that.
Yeah.
And then he licks his lips, and I'm like, oh, I don't know about you two. I
And
love
just
this
leaves.
part. She's like, damn.
That was cool. Yeah.
I love this glider. I'm like, oh, I want
Kiss
one.
and tell. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm about to get the rabies shot.
Oh yeah, all those bats. Oh my goodness. I want to see somebody freak out, and if I see a bat, that's it.
Yeah.
I will lose it. I'll
Well,
just like
they do
slide
eat a
on the
lot of
ground.
bugs and mosquitoes, thankfully. But yeah, I
Yeah,
can see where you'd flip out. Yeah.
I would slide on the floor and just die. Yeah, she didn't know that he was gonna kill her.
Yeah. So that's where, yeah. So
She was
then
just
you find out it's part of the plan, but you didn't know that the penguin was going to kill her. But yeah, Batman should have saved her. That was out of all the things in the movie, I think that was probably the thing that bugged me the most.
yeah.
Or at least tried to save her and then she died accidentally. Yeah.
He's proposing to the Catwoman. He gives her a
Yeah.
ring too. She throws it and he gets pissed.
Yeah. How to have your spade.
It took a second for him to turn on her.
Yeah.
That's why he is so dangerous. You just don't know.
Yeah. Don't cross him.
I mean, it took, like, a few moments for that for him to, like, completely turn on her.
And her costume keeps falling apart too, as I said, her life
I
is unraveling.
know,
It's a metaphor
yes.
for
I love that. It's like, "Thank you."
thank you very much. Yeah. And William Blake said, "It's Michelle. She can lick me anytime."
Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, Moonbeam, yeah, they did have Norton in the early '80s or late '80s. I had it was called Norton Utilities. There's also a program Norton Commander.
Oh,
Then they
yes,
went to antivirus, but yeah, I had my first computer was 1980 or '81.
oh, I think they're still around because I just gotta have, like, a thing pop up today from
Yeah, Norton's
from
still
them.
around, yeah, but
Yeah.
back way back in the day, they started as Norton Utilities for, like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
uh
And it was like wasn't there, like, a long process for you to, like, use it or something?
well, it was for some of the first computers with hard drives, and, they had Norton Commander, like, just to help you copy files. It was like Windows File Manager, yep. But it
Yeah.
started as, like, a basic
I
utility for your old PC, yep. Well, back then they were new, but yeah. Now these were scenes all filmed on the studio lot too, so they were restricted by how fast they could get the Batmobile going here on some of these scenes, but I don't think you'd
Whoa.
ever know.
Yeah. It looks good.
Imagine how big those sets are. I mean, and the Bat CD. So I guess he's trying to work through the antivirus here or try to see what happened to the Batmobile.
They just started the recording to tape what he's saying. That's some really, like, crazy car stunts right there.
Yeah.
Wow. You could do a lot of damage with a Batmobile.
Yeah. I better watch out with my radar remote control one, yep.
Oh, man. Uh-oh, he's located it. Foreign
There we go.
object location.
Now this is a little hokey too. How does Batman punch through the bottom of the Batmobile that, you're assuming is bulletproof?
Oh.
How does he get his hand through there? But sometimes you ask questions you shouldn't ask, so
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's like, "Oh, man."
Batman 66 would say, "Pedestrians have the right of way, old chum."
Oh, yes.
I remember telling my mom we couldn't drive until we put our seatbelts on back in the early '70s. I'm like, "Mom, Batman said we have to wear our seatbelts. We can't go." And she's like, "Well, we don't have seatbelts in this car, so Batman would say it's okay." I was like a 5-year-old kid.
Oh, man. That is so adorable. This was so cool. When
Very
I
cool,
saw
the
this,
Bat
yeah.
missile.
When I saw this, I was like, "Oh, man, what can't the Batmobile do?" Oh, man, that's messed up.
And you can buy the Bat missile as a is it Hot Toys or Side one of the toy companies has a really cool,
Oh.
Bat missile that just came out, yep. Oh, and Outcast Creative says I got to visit the Batman set at Pinewood, one of the biggest and longest studio sets ever built.
Oh,
Yep, very cool. Yep,
oh, that is
but
so
you can find
cool.
pictures of it online. Yep.
Oh, Liam in Wales says Adam West did safety videos for UK as Batman, how to cross the road and stuff. Oh, cool. Oh, that's
Yeah, you
so
can
nice.
find those on the YouTubes. Yep, they're really good. Yep.
Moonbeam
David
says
Prowse did. David Prowse did some of those too. The same ones. Yep.
oh
Darth
yeah.
Vader.
And Moonbeam says that Batman 66 never hit a guy with glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, here they're mentioning Vic again.
Yeah.
Vicky.
Yeah. Who let Vicky Vale into the Batcave? So that was Tim Burton put that in as a dig to the all the fans that drove him, were upset with that. Because Alfred let Vicky into the Batcave. Yeah. He's trying to marry her off. He's
Yeah, he wanted Bruce to find somebody and be happy, but
Yep.
Bruce is rejects that.
He's got one mission as Batman. Yep.
Yeah. I loved all this tech.
Yeah. It's like retro, new, modern, all at the same time. It's just
Yeah.
great set design. Yeah. It's also high tech at the same time. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's so addicted to the vanity, he can't let go even though it's not part of his mission.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Time to use the Bat CD player. Didn't even have the
See?
logo on that.
That's so crazy.
There we go.
The signs are going down, they're like, "I don't know,
No.
what's happening?" Like, they're putting down the signs now, they're like
Cobblepot can clean it up. Oh, don't think so.
he scratched. They're like, "We did it."
Nice moment between Alfred and Bruce there working together. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "Well."
My poll numbers are falling. Max is like, you're toast now.
Yeah. You're on your own. These guys had tomatoes and
Why
lettuce.
does everyone have
Where
tomatoes?
where did they keep all that stuff?
Yeah, who brings tomatoes and cabbage to a beach? But I brought a machine gun to mine. Yeah.
Uh,
No, did he kill anyone in the crowd there? Or I hope
no,
not. But,
I don't think so. Dang. Back to where he came from.
here's the duck. All right.
Uh, at this point, I felt really kind of bad that it all kind of fell apart for him, but he was a he was a meanie.
Yeah, I know. He's killing people and
It's not good. This is not good.
yeah. It's one thing to pretend to save that baby and then use that to catapult yourself, into office, but
I'm
no, he's
not a
going back
human
to being
being.
penguin here.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a human being. An animal.
A little bit like Moses there too, right? The firstborn sons,
Yes.
the plague.
My goodness, he's lost it. Voice of reason.
Yeah, over the top.
Yeah.
That's a very Joker thing right there to just kill him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that Batcave. Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is funny.
yeah. On second thought, there we'll go. Alfred's like, darn.
I
If
love it.
Alfred likes Selena so much in this one, he loved Vicky Vale, but I wonder what Alfred thinks of Selena.
Hmm. I think he's just like anybody.
Anybody? Yeah. And where's Bruce's costume here?
Oh, well, he always wears a mask, so this is
Right? Trust fund goody goody.
I like the fact that they don't like each other, and it's open. They openly
Yep.
don't like each other. He's like, "Where's my woman at?"
This is Susie and the Banshees playing, who Tim Burton really loved, and she looks stunning in this
Oh
this
yeah,
scene. Plus, they couldn't have Bruce in a They want to have this introduction eye to eye, so they can't be wearing costumes here.
yeah.
Although people always
That's
said that their alter egos are, these are their costumes. The alter egos are who they really are.
yes, yeah, yeah. See, that's another one. Like, well,
Oh, I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
like, oh, oh.
Oh,
Take the kids out of the room.
of course, a kid would have no clue of what
No
is going.
idea. Was like,
No
what do they
idea. So
mean?
it's okay. So that kind of stuff is okay. I mean, but I can see where parents would flip out. Yeah.
Mm.
Like when I went to see Clash of the Titans for my birthday in '82, and there's a couple of nude scenes in there, and all the kids for my birthday party. I remember my mom putting her arms out, trying to cover everyone's eyes as quickly as she could.
Oh my goodness.
It's PG. The movie was PG. All the 12-year-old boys didn't mind, but yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh my god, I could fix her."
Yep, I can fix her. Yeah.
Oh man, I love this part that they discover who they truly are.
Boom.
Ooh.
Boom, chicka boom. Chicka wow,
Oh
chicka boom.
no. I love this part. She's like, "Oh no."
Yeah. The great acting in this scene. That's why
Oh, it's so good.
Keaton doesn't have the physicality of Batman, but he's got the spirit and the heart of Batman, and that duality and that random craziness that he can pull out as an actor.
Yes.
And that was all
Super
people on
comic.
wires. That stunt
Yeah.
took forever to
Yeah,
do.
very very comic book. Let's see. Okay. Outcast Creative is here. Says Keith E. asked Lance if this movie is in his new book that he's writing, and Lance says no, but it actually could have been. I was working at the cinema when it came out. It was booked 6 weeks ahead, completely sold out. We had never seen anything like that before in the box office. Wow, that's cool.
I assume
Oh,
he's talking
wait.
about this movie. A lot of anticipation when this came out after Batman '89. Yeah.
Yes, yes, and I think it did really well the first week, and then the second week there was drop off. Kimberly Ann Hart is here.
Hello, Kimberly.
And let's see. Yes, William Blake Hall likes that line as well. Does this mean that we have to start fighting? I love that line.
Yeah. Great script there. Yeah.
So here we had before the son taking the place of his dad in order to let his dad get away, and so
Yep.
we have the reversal here, which I love that.
In the duck. In the
Yeah.
duck. How often do you get to say in the duck?
Get in the duck.
Get in the duck. Maybe I need to get a life-size model of this one, yeah.
Oh, so cool. Or you could get one the size of a bed, and so you can, like,
Yeah.
sleep on the part one part of it.
Well, in the commentary, they were saying they envisioned it was like, from the amusement park. It was just left over from a ride, and
Oh, yeah,
Penguin
yeah, yeah.
used it, yeah.
Like, it seems like everything in his vicinity was, like, something borrowed from something else or something left
Yep,
over from, like, a carnival or
yep. I love that point of view from under the water. Just so
Oh,
creative by
yes,
Burton. I mean,
yes.
you think it's when I try to do YouTube videos or do something simple,
Mm,
and then just that's the genius of Burton, just that look from under the water, the penguin's point of view, and
yeah.
it could just fly over you, but it's just, great creativity and great imagination. This is even scarier than Chitty Chitty Bang Bang when they catch all the kids, yep.
I was really, really glad that this was a short segment with the kids because I was like, I didn't wanna see them kidnap all those kids, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's too scary, yep, yep.
Nah, I did not wanna see that. Batman.
Batman. I wish they kept him in the suit though. I think he looked better and like a little scarier in the suit. But yeah,
And you mean in this suit here?
Penguin. Yeah, no, I mean in the more formal suit. I
Oh,
just
oh
don't like
yeah,
the way
yeah.
Penguin looks in this getup. But I guess they're trying to show that he's more Penguin than man now. But
Yeah, that it without the suit, seeing him like this,
it's a little more
he
cartoony
looks
here, just with the
yeah,
bat suit. Yeah,
he looks definitely less than like a more like an animal, like but not even an animal. It just makes you also kind of still feel too sorry for him
yeah.
because he can't couldn't help how he was naturally. So it kind of makes you feel a little sympathetic to him.
And again, some of these are real penguins, some are CGI, and some are
Puppets.
animatronics
Yeah.
puppets. Yeah, they made 30 puppets for the movie. Yep. And now we get the bat boat, which is very cool.
Yeah. The bat boat, and then we have penguins on rockets. Or rockets on penguins.
I don't have a bat boat. I gotta get this bat boat. I never bought this. Yeah.
This
Back in the
is so
penguins. Yep.
crazy.
I mean, this is so comic book, so Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Attack of the Killer Penguins.
Ah! I see.
He's got great lines in this.
He
Yeah,
does,
great
he
delivery.
does.
Penguin Monitor. Yeah, I love that. And animals have been trained in warfare, and dolphins have been trained, and
Oh,
it's
wow.
not something totally unheard of either. So I mean,
He's just eating fish. Ew.
it's just a little snack. I love the way having like a bird. Max is like a bird in a cage there,
Yeah.
hanging up.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yes. I wonder if those
And,
are just I hope those are, like, oversized sardines.
and some are actually little people in penguin suits. I was reading
Oh, yeah.
and then their faces are controlled with robotics, and but they're actually walking in the suits. Yep.
It's almost like a twisted Bond movie at this point.
Yeah, I was just thinking a little James Bond X there with the villain's plot. Yep.
Yeah.
And Kelly says the fish is salmon.
Oh, salmon,
I do like
ugh.
some salmon. Yeah. Who's getting sushi tonight after watching this with us?
Oh, God, no.
Pizza tonight? Pizza with anchovies? Or maybe
Ugh.
just sausage, yeah. Uh-oh.
What is happening?
Where are the penguins going? Kimberly says, "Oh, maybe I'll eat something else instead for dinner tonight."
Nice one, Kimberly.
And
So Red says,
Qatar says hello. Says hi,
"Oh,
retro.
hi, Guitar. So good to see you." And so Brett says, "Great, I just ordered salmon."
Stun bread. I just ordered salmon, yeah.
Oh, salmon actually, that sounds kinda good.
Yeah.
Salmon, grilled salmon with, like, lemon and butter. Oh, yum,
I
yum,
do
yum,
like
yum.
salmon, yep. And I like smoked salmon too, I just don't eat it like penguin with the big old fish there, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He is very agile, though, in that suit.
He is, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Up the stairs, yep. That's a great shot, that's not easy to do, yeah. And Joseph was just getting back from sushi lunch, which is why he was late.
That's funny. Oh, no. Whoa.
I'm the real freak
You're
here,
just
not you.
I'm a genuine freak.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Penguin's like, "What's happening now?" Uh-oh. Where the eyepiece comes down to protect their eyes, yep.
Oh, no.
So is Penguin dead now?
Wow. I kind of, I guess. I guess he's dead?
Well, as a viewer, you're not yeah, you're not sure, yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, no, 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 there's one more scene with him, so
Yeah,
no,
but,
he's
like,
not.
in the movie theater, I'm thinking, "Oh, is did Penguin just die?" Like,
Yeah. Ah!
now we get this great scene coming up, yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. That's where he gets the gun, huh? Yeah.
Yep. I do like the new suit. I think the new suit is better than the old suit with the slight modifications, yeah. Whatever you want.
A very big ball of
A
string.
ball of string, yeah. Gabe at the office.
Batman thinks he can fix this. He wishes him.
Yeah.
Aw.
And she cracks the whip there. Yeah.
He's like, "What's going on here?"
Selena, my secretary. This is maybe the number 2 thing that bugged me to
Was the
ripping off
black?
the mouth. Yeah, we're
Oh,
revealing himself and also ripping it like that's supposed to be bulletproof. So
yeah. And then also people have said that it had black
the black.
around his eyes and it's gone.
Yep. Yeah, he would have looked ridiculous with the black around the eyes. Yeah.
You're fired.
Who would have said it better, Trump or Walken?
I don't know why she told him that.
Yeah. He's like, "What's happening? I just shot her."
Oh man.
Aren't there other ways to electrocute a person besides kissing them? But talk about a
I
hot tongue there.
know, right? Girl, you're a hot.
Yeah. Yeah, Moonbeam. Yeah, why
Oh,
did Batman
yes.
do a face reveal? I didn't get that either. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The makeup is so good in this. Like,
Yeah.
even the hands and everything, just so good. And this part, I mean, honestly, you feel so bad for the thing, you know? He just never had a chance, you know?
Yeah. Oof. Wrong one.
He said the S
The other
word.
one. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot.
"I'll murder you momentarily." Oh,
Oh. Yeah,
so
he's a tragic figure in some ways, but
yeah, yeah. It's and then Tim Burton puts his touch on it here, with the sad music and the
Penguin's giving him the burial at sea.
I know, right?
I mean, it's as they say that Burton said in the commentary. This is a fantasy. It's not grounded in realism, but you've got to have some of these outlandish elements, but it works. You can. It's a comic book movie, and it's okay to have scenes like this.
Yeah. No, I never mind that at all. I thought it just drove home how sad this character is. Uh,
Yeah, to be abandoned by your parents. It's
yeah, didn't have a chance.
so they didn't even put him up for adoption. They just abandoned him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think it's too like like medically, what could they have done? But again, yeah, so sad. And I like that it's not like, oh yeah, they got him. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like that at all. It's like, aw,
Yeah. It's not
it feel like this was the only way to deal with him because he was totally insane, mentally unstable. I mean, if he had all of his issues, the physical issues, and he was a really nice guy, that's totally different. He was a homicidal maniac.
yeah.
No, the little black kitty. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I also like the fact that you still see that scar on Bruce Wayne at the end.
Yeah.
I like the, continuity, consequences, that kind of stuff. I mean,
Yeah. They're not
it's a
ignoring what happened before. Yeah.
yeah, it's a little touch for grounding the story just a little. And even though we're dealing with this fantasy, we got like some consequences. Oh, that kitty cat is so cute.
Yeah. My daughter was just here with her cat for the holidays. We all love her cat. So,
Oh,
little Mochi. Yep. The cats will do their own thing, though. Yep.
oh yeah, you can't get them to do anything you want them to do.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
I love this scene.
Yeah. It ends on a uplifting note, just like the first Batman, where I love.
Oh
He's got
yeah,
that scene with the bat. You're seeing the Batman look off into the distance, and it's just wonderful. And then now you find out that
yeah,
there's the
so
bat
cool.
sting. So the Catwoman is there to help friend or foe.
Yeah,
Yep.
you, you don't know. But she said saving one extra life for next Christmas.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really cool. Love it. And now they're offering me Aquaman. I don't know if I can handle two of these kinds of movies.
Yeah.
And let's see. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys. Woo!
It was fun.
We Oh my goodness. That's so good. It's such a good movie. I really love it so much.
It grows on you too. I have to say, in the movie theater was kind of like, what the heck was this? Not
W-
expecting it to be. It kind of shocked me in some ways. Of course, knowing Tim Burton, is quote unquote, the weird or outlandish side, but yeah, DeVito's portrayal is great. I mean, he's just so good with under all that makeup, and the dialogue is fantastic in these movies. I mean, they really do a great job with the writing. I do love the double entendres. I mean,
Now the just I mean
yeah,
from beginning like you have the darkness, but then you have these laughs in there. You get these jokes in there. And they're really funny and you know, definitely funnier as you get older.
yep,
And yeah, the relationship between Selena and Bruce is just one of those fascinating things that I'm like, oh gosh, could there be more to this? Or
yeah,
um, and you have an idea, like maybe, that further along the lines they'll meet up again, or the
Yep.
relationship will continue in some other form. And if there was ever a person who Batman could end up with, it's this weird lady, the cat lady.
Right? And of course, the comics did that too, and famously a few years ago, Catwoman snubbed, Bruce Wayne at the altar. So in one of the recent comic run, everyone
Really?
they were gonna get married, and then she's, a lot of the fans were very upset about that. But that's been that back and forth with Batman and Catwoman throughout the years in the comics with that on and off relationship there, and there's
Yeah.
always hinting at something different. And the Catwoman's had her own runs in the comics that have been really popular. But one book I wanted to mention, or series of books I wanted to mention,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Clobber and Times would have always talked to me about these,
Right.
and they're a great read. It's the Englehart and Marshall's Detective Comics run. So I just put that link in the chat. If you, so not a, probably about, I think it's 10 issues. But a lot of people credit these issues for getting the movies made, or in some ways helping to get the movies made, and the modern storytelling, and it's a huge influence going forward and away from the campiness that Batman wasn't always campy. But of course the Batman 66 became such a huge hit. But check out that if you want to read some great Batman comics. And it's not a huge run to find, but you can find those on Amazon, or digitally you can purchase those all
Mhm.
together. And it's a great run, and you can see the movie influences from those comics. So I'd highly recommend reading that those issues. Yep, some great stuff. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I love the fact that you put a lot of links in the comments. So when I look back on this, I can definitely go and take a look at all of the links, and enjoy those. Thank you so much. And yeah, just any other like closing comments on and now, just for anyone here who is not who does not know, you mentioned the Clobberin Times a few times, and
Yep.
Clobberin Times is a channel that was run by a really great guy that unfortunately is no longer with us. However, this is how I was able to hang out and with Mark, and we all kind of like knew him, and he was a genius I would
Yeah.
say at comic book lore and things like that. See, I
He would
believe
never
it's
admit it.
yeah,
He was
he's
so
so modest.
no ego on Mike Clobberin Times Mike, and I became very good friends with him, and streamed with him 3-4 times a week. In the
Mm.
beginning he's like, "Oh, I hate to ask you, but would you want to come on with me, my show?" Because going solo sometimes you get tired.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, "Oh my god, he's asking me to go on with him." I'm like, "Of course I'd love," and then we'd hang out for hours, turned out, hanging out for hours. And then after the show, and then he's like, "Oh, just here's the link. Come in whenever you want." I had the StreamYard link.
So cool.
But he would never. I mean, he could remember. He'd say, "Oh, my memory is Garbaggio." But I remember one time there was someone on one of the panels mentioned something about an art. I won't give details, but like an artist that did, like the flat, did the Flash, and Mike is like behind the scenes, but he's like, "That artist never really worked on the Flash, but I don't want to show this person up."
Oh
He kind
no,
of
it's
mentioned,
so
like,
sweet.
he really didn't do the Flash, and he just kind of let it, like, he had no ego on Clobber and Times Mike. I mean, which was great, but he
Mhm.
knew, he'd know an artist instantly, or he's, if you're talking Batman, he'd like, if you haven't read Batman, go read this run in the 70s.
Yes.
That's a great starting point. So
Yeah,
uh,
Superman, like
he
I
loves
think there are
Superman.
quite a few shows on Superman. So if you guys ever want to check out that channel, it's still up, right?
Yeah, it's still up. Yep. This is
So there's a
actually Superman from Mike's desk when I went down for
oh,
the
that's so cool. Let me
did I
just put
his
you
son.
on solo here. Oh,
Yeah,
that is
the
awesome.
Christopher Reeve Superman. So Jonathan, his son, said, just take take a few moments. And I'm like, yeah, well, I don't want to take anything. He's like, come on, Mike would want you to have a few things. So
Oh,
I'm
that
like,
is
oh,
just lovely.
so I keep that on my desk. That's in front of me, always reminding me of Mike, the Christopher Reeve Superman. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
just we've get to meet a lot of great people on YouTube here, and
Mhm.
it's a great community. And it's a lot of fun, and you do make some good friends. And tragically, Mike passed way too suddenly and way too quickly,
Too
but we
yeah.
always remember him. So but he was
Yeah.
our comic book. I love comics. I brought a Spider-Man shirt to a Batman movie, but yeah, we shared our love of comics. But it's it's great to be able to just meet all these different people. And I think you just showed up in his chat at one. I'm guessing. I think it was just showed up
Yes.
in his chat and said hi, and then like, why don't you come on? Come on. So it's been a lot of
Yeah,
fun. Yeah.
yes. It's very wild. But I think I briefly got a chance to know him, and he was a wonderful guy, and definitely um all almost I would say every time I'd watch the show, I would learn a ton about comic books, and I would be
Yep.
like, "Oh my god, I'm just quietly listening in on your
Yeah.
conversation because I'm learning."
Yeah.
And yeah, that's who we're talking about when we
Yeah.
mention
Yeah.
Clavi. But yeah, this is Instant Bet remembers. Yes, oh goodness, I'm so glad that you remember Clavi. Um, and I think one of the things um, I guess for myself personally about like Batman movies, I'm not really beholden to the memory of anything in particular, except for um, like maybe the '60s TV show that I used
Yep.
to. I mean, I used to love it, but ever since then, it seems to have gone through so many evolutions of, Batman and who he is and what he looks like and what Gotham City looks like and what the different characters and there's new characters. So I'm always excited to see what people are creating. But at the same time, I do feel like, I definitely go to all of the experts and ask, hey, what's going on here? Are we getting
Yeah.
the real McCoy or what? And so
Yeah.
that is always cool to know. But
Yeah, like Batman 66 with the campiness, watching as a little kid, joking about the seat belt, and you watch it on a certain level, and then when
yeah,
you get older, and if you don't own the Batman Blu-ray that was just on sale, I don't know if it still is, but you could get it for a nice price on Amazon, the whole DVD set or Blu-ray set, which they restored. You watch it another level, and you pick up where Adam West is doing the satire and the commentary, and you get that nuance in his performance
yes.
that's so brilliant that you
Oh,
never got as like a 5-year-old, and that's what I love watching that series now. And even though it is, yeah, it's campy, but there's such great storytelling in that and such great acting.
oh yeah. As a kid, it was kitschy and fun, and you can it kind of tickled you a little bit, but
Yeah.
as an adult, you're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they got away with this."
Right?
Some of the things they said were not too. There wasn't too like spicy, but it was like, "Oh my."
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh my.
Well, Catwoman on that well, we had the 3, well, if you count the movie,
Yeah.
the movie, and then you had the 3 different Catwomen, but, wowzers, I mean, that
I
was a great portrayal of Catwoman
Yeah.
in the TV show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of them added something different to
Yeah.
Catwoman each time and did it in their own way. And that was the beauty of that. I I did see the Catwoman movie that they create that was done with Halle Berry. A lot of people don't like that movie, but
Did you
I
like
had
it?
so much fun with it
Oh, you had
because it was
fun with it?
so silly, and I was like, okay, wait, look at what they do now. This is funny." So
Well, maybe I'll have to go revisit that and see, but I don't remember that being
just
that was
for funsies, yeah, don't I
yeah.
mean, whatever you know about Catwoman, you wanna throw that out of the window and just n not even think that it's a DC property at all. But it definitely, was an experiment that went bad, and I think and there are a lot of reasons why. I mean, and for one, we can go, storytelling and so many things, even like design. There could be, I would say, there's a problem with that as well. But what this movie got right was it was able to recreate the character of Catwoman in a new way. The costuming was so unique and fresh, and I think that's part of the reason why it'll always stick. 1992 Catwoman,
Yep.
that
Boom.
costume, and it's really remarkable. Michelle Pfeiffer's performance is just so captivating and really like initiated like a new kind of revolution in girls at that time. I mean, every girl wanted to wear that costume and wanted to be like that character. So yeah, there was a lot offered. Penguin, another character, totally redesigned and transformed for this. And Danny DeVito is just doing an incredible job in the role. It's just remarkable, just remarkable. So I think those are the two standouts. Everybody else is just
Yeah.
is is being excellent as always, but yeah, they really did, um, and I would say played outside type for what we expected them at that time to play as actors. Because
Mhm.
I mean, Michelle hadn't played a character like that, and we'd never seen Danny DeVito play a character like that. He'd always really done like comedy,
Yep.
maybe like satire, but not this intense
Yeah.
kind of like villain. But making of doing in both cases villains that you could feel a little sorry for, a little you had some empathy for them. So, a very complex roles, I would say, for them. Let me just see. I know that people are saying some things in there, and Mark has his link in the chat, so do go over there and subscribe to him.
Thank
If
you.
you're not sure, just go and just look at some of the really cool videos he has, some of the really cool objects he has in his treasure trove, if you will.
Wonderful toys.
Yes, they're amazing, and definitely some of the 3D stuff that you're doing is also quite fascinating, and Liam and Wales says, "Such a show of the '60s." Yes. And Daniel Martin says, "Do you guys agree Batman Returns is less of a Batman film and more of a Penguin, Catwoman, or Max Shrek film? Some people thought it was too much of a Tim Burton film." Yeah, I mean, I would say so. It's definitely, I think the main character really is in many ways the Penguin, and how everyone keeps on messing with his plan. If you were to mention, okay, what is this movie about? It's about the Penguin, and everybody keeps messing with his plan, and
Yep.
that would pretty much be the theme of the story. But all of the other players are integral because of their motivations, and you definitely feel, especially with the male characters, the pressure of legacy being something that they're trying to um, um, maintain, and they're I don't think they really are successful in in maintaining a legacy to go forward. Batman is sort of a lone wolf, and he's probably never going to have He may we haven't gotten to the point where he's got a Batgirl and or Robin or a Bat
Yeah.
family yet. So maybe he'll have a Bat family and to continue a legacy. But the legacy of his parents, I think, are is gone because would you say like Bruce at this point is really is fading more into like Batman, you know, at
Yeah,
least
so
in
who's
this
the real
story.
person, Bruce or Batman? Bruce is the costume, as a theme in some of the comics, as I mentioned. So, um,
Yeah, I really
and I
feel that.
and I think you need to, as I said, you need to have great villains for any good movie to work. If it's this type of movie. So, if you have a really quote unquote lame villain, there's got to be a triumph for the heroes. But I think Batman is in the background in this one, but
Yeah,
we've already gotten his backstory in the first movie, and I like you actually see probably more of Bruce Wayne in this movie, but I do like Keaton's portrayal of Wayne as well. So I think you get enough Batman, and there are some good action scenes.
yeah,
Tim Burton's not an action movie star director, so it's and I'd say if you have a chance, listen to the commentary on
mm,
the movie because it's you always get the insight. So Tim Burton did the commentary on this, and he talks about that exactly this question, Daniel, about was Batman too much in the background, and he talked about having control of the movie, and of course Warner's they slightly they inferred maybe we don't want you to do the next Batman movie, even though this one did make money.
oh
So I can't
man,
remember what the next movie went on to make, but I do love Batman Returns, but then of course we had the disaster of Batman and Robin. So
yeah,
uh,
which I loved.
you love Batman and Robin?
Are you kidding me? I love that garbage. It's so good as a film that is flawed but hilarious. I mean, bat nipples. You will never forget that.
I
You'll
remember
never forget
walking in. I can still remember walking towards the movie theater and friends coming out who saw the 7 o'clock show. They're like, "Don't do it! Don't go see it! It's
that.
terrible! It's so horrible."
Oh my
I
goodness.
guess if you watch it through that lens today, there's the performances are over the top, and
Yes.
see, as a comic book reader, I love the character of Bane and the whole Nightfall series of
Oh,
Batman. So
yeah.
what they did to Bane in the
Yeah,
movie theater, I'm
Bane
just like yelling at. I wanted to bring out the. I didn't bring my tomatoes to the movie theater, but I wanted to throw my
no
tomatoes at the
cabbage.
screen. No cabbage. Yeah, I'm like, you can't do that to the character of Bane.
Oh, yeah,
But I
yeah.
guess if you take that comic book head off and put the let's just have fun and enjoy the movie. But
Yeah.
I was so mad what they did to the character Bane, and that the great Jeep Swenson, who's unfortunately passed away, the wrestler, but
Oh,
played Bane. But I'm like, Bane is
yeah.
the super intelligent, who should have
I
his
would
own
have
movie to
loved
get
to
back.
see that in the movie. That
Yeah,
would have been really cool. But yeah, he was just a toy action figure.
get the toy. Yeah, yeah. Of course, and then we did get Bane famously in the Bale movies,
Yes.
with the
Right.
voice, and
Yeah.
yeah,
And
but
Keith E is reminding everybody to like, subscribe, and thank you so much for doing that because I often forget it. So if you're on the rewatch of this, do like and subscribe. That would be awesome. And Stepbrett says retro off topic. Are your glasses and top more orange red? Elves are inquiring. This is these are true reds. This is as red as can be.
matches the shirt, right? Yeah,
Thank you. Yes.
yeah,
And Moonbeam says, unfortunately, Halle Berry earned a Razzie for Catwoman. Yes, unfortunately.
yeah,
And then we got a Mark Rocks in the
yeah.
chat.
Thank you.
It
Your
was true.
$5 is in the mail.
Ah, sweet. And Sergeant Garitano says, in some ways, I'm, I'm not sure what that is.
Oh,
Let's
host a
see.
funeral for the DC brand. I guess he's talking about just DC, the direction that DC is going, I
Oh,
guess. Yeah.
DC brand is suffering,
Maybe
huh?
the movies, and yeah, we'll see what James Gunn
Oh,
does with everything. So, um,
oh, okay. Well, I want to
when the
see what you
Superman movie comes
definitely
out.
have to. Yeah, I'll definitely see what you have to say on your channel about that. So I will put that. I'll mark that on my calendar. And let's see. William Blake Hall says I might have accepted Hallie Zoo Catwoman better with much smaller ears. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was really the thing on her head was like a hump, and then I don't know. It was not attractive. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
although she's extremely attractive, but
She's
yeah,
beautiful, but, like, I don't know
yeah,
what they were thinking when they put the mask they created the mask and helmet
yeah.
thing. And Daniel Martin says, "Oh, awesome, Mark D with a C. I'll definitely check out the Burton commentary." Yes, me too. And,
Thank
um,
yep.
and William Blake says, "I'll give Batman and Robin credit for the line, holy rusted metal." And, let's see. Yeah, there were some I really disliked what they did with Batgirl and there's a lot of things I have problems with that movie,
Yeah.
but, for laughs, I had a blast laughing at
Well,
that
we did
movie.
yeah, we couldn't believe what we were watching at some point, so yeah.
Yeah, it
Uh,
was great. I was like, "This is a true, like" it's like one of those when you're, like, you're reading a comic book and then, like, the next issue is, like, the weird issue, you
the
know?
fill-in issue or something, the
Yeah, and it's
standalone,
like,
yeah, yeah.
"Oh, this is the weird issue." Yeah, that's what this that was. Uh, and, let's see. Oh, I'm all the way at the bottom. Okay. Yes, Batman and Bill. What's this? Batman and
But
Bill.
that was I just wanted to put that again, so if you wanna hear the history of how Bill Finger created most of the Batman mythos and Bob
Oh,
Kane
yeah.
for years and years, and I if you have Hulu, I don't know if it's free on Hulu or if you're watching commercials, but, it was on Hulu a few years ago, and a person tracked down the last known one of the they couldn't find out Bill Finger's family, and they finally found a relative who could bring the issue to the courts, because you had to have someone that was standing, and,
Yeah.
they, finally, made Warner Brothers and, give credit to Bill Finger, and I'm assuming I think the family got, some residuals or some money, but when you read
I hope
about it,
they did.
Bob
Yeah.
Bob Kane screwed over Bill Finger, and there's a famous, comic there, the fingerless Batman, which is, Batman doesn't look he's got a red costume and just looks Bill Finger created, the Batmobile, the wings, the look, he created the Joker, and just so many, things that are, when you watch the movie, and it's an underdog story. Like we root for Selena Kyle in this movie because she's the
Mm,
underdog. She's the one that the corporate mucky muck, the big wig is taken advantage of and not giving credit and not even giving her a chance or not even looking at her. And then she figures everything out and it's like, oh, I didn't realize she had a brain to damage. And same thing with Bill Finger in terms of getting put down. And imagine going through life knowing you created one of the helped create one of the most popular superheroes and created all the great elements that made it a
yeah.
success and not getting credit for it and never knowing that credit. I mean, it's a tragic story. So finally,
Yeah.
this documentary, if you watch it, it's one of those Rocky moments where you're like at the end, you're like, yes, he's not here to see it, but he gets that credit finally. And
Yeah.
shame on Bob Kane for he knew it too. It's not like he was there obviously, so he knew what he was doing all those years. So
Ugh, it's
finally admitted
terrible.
what so I get it kind of emotional about it, but I just hate it when people take credit for something they didn't do or work they didn't do. That
Yeah.
really gets me. So check out
Yeah.
that documentary too. It's a really good watch.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this. Thank you for letting us know about this because yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I did not know that was something that was going on. And Kimberly Ann Hart says, are we going to doing a watch party for the White Chicks with Lorena Creole? Yes. And that will be at 7 p.m. Oh, that will be in
That's
an
tonight?
hour. Yeah,
In an
that's
hour, right? Yep.
in
Great.
about 45 minutes.
That's a movie you couldn't
40,
make today, maybe?
44.
I'm guessing.
Yes,
That and Tropic
can't
Thunder.
you cannot make that movie today. And let me see, I will see if I can put the link in the let's see if I if I can do this. Copy. I might be able to. Let's see.
And you just got a nice channel gift there. I know your eyes were away from the
Did I
screen, but
get? Okay, I will get to it. Oh my God. Okay. I'll be right there.
yep. But yeah,
Martin.
those watch parties with Lorena are great. Yeah, she's
Aren't
so
they a lot of fun?
and I love watching her streams when she's just it relaxes me so much. I mean, I wish I
Yes.
could be in I don't know what there's something about it like watching her walk through Walt Disney World or Universal or I feel almost feel like I'm there. It's like it's so relaxing to watch and watching the parades and she does such a great job of taking you there. It's like you know, I love Disney World and Universal. Obviously, I'm way up in Connecticut, so I can't get there that often, but yeah, it's really fun to watch your streams.
Yeah, they're really great. And Martin says, "What are you guys' opinions on the Schumacher films, and are you invested in the release of the Schumacher cut movement?" I always am down for anybody's vision or cut of their movies or whatever. So definitely a big fan of that. Um, and yeah, that's about it.
I agree with that. Yeah, I don't mind, you know, if the studio can do it for not a ton of money. I love that's why I love physical media because you can put that DVD in and see all the director's commentaries, the making of, and you miss that today too. So I do a show with Nick Weiser and gang at Toxic Tuesday every Tuesday night. So we, you know, do we talk about the movies that we do, and I always like go to those commentaries or because you know if you're going on a show too, you want to you know not just watch the movie but hopefully be able to add something or know something about it. And you know we're losing out on that. Like Robert Meyer Burnett did all those fantastic extras for all the Star Trek TV
Oh
shows and
yeah, yeah.
movies, and you just gain so much insight. And especially if you're a fan of that stuff, then you just love to watch that and just learn all the inside details. And
Yes.
unfortunately, we don't get as much of that these days because the you know DVDs and Blu-rays don't sell as well as I wish they did.
Yeah. I wish we can kind of go back to them, but I don't know if that's possible. Maybe, but I wanted to thank Joseph Begay for 10 Retro
Wow.
Nerd Girl memberships. Thank you so very much. And I have a thank you for you. Let's see. I'll do this one. All right, let's see if I can get the names of all of the members that the new members. Congratulations to you guys. You have a membership for 30 days. Daniel Martin.
Awesome. He's in the chat. Yeah.
Right in the chat. Okay. Sonic Jaded, Grumpy Old Ninja Kintaro Oe, your
Yeah.
buddy Dom, Rodney Johnson, Kingdom of Nerds. Oh, that's awesome. Vargo Sloth, the good Austin. Oh my goodness. So awesome that he's got one. And Infinite Sky, Deanno. Yes, congratulations,
Congrats.
everybody.
Yep.
I'm so glad. And thanks
Wow.
again,
10.
Joseph BK. That's really wonderful. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And let's see.
Yeah, you don't know now. Eric
Okay.
K was telling me it's random who gets the membership, so it's cool. Daniel is
Yeah,
here to get because it's just that you don't have to be in the chat. But that's very cool. Yep.
that is awesome. And yes, guys, I have a link to the party later on if you guys want to come visit, or if you're watching the replay, you can definitely check it out there. And let's see, I'm just gonna zoom down. I hope you guys don't mind me skipping a little because we're getting close to time. Let's see. Keith E says, also, Retro, also, you had a super chat during the video. I don't remember exactly what it was. Oh, it was Chris Gore.
Yeah, the great Chris Gore was here, which is awesome. Yep.
Chris Gore. So if Chris Gore is still watching, thank you so much, Chris Gore. We are going to just give you a quick little thank you here and
Yeah.
see if that. Yay! Okay.
That's awesome.
Thanks so much, Keith E, for letting me know about that. And let's see, and Moonbeam
Oh,
is
Joseph was
telling
headed out.
everyone.
I don't know if you saw that because Joseph had to
Oh,
head out.
okay. Let me make sure I get them. Okay. So Joseph says, thank you so much, Mark, for letting me know. Joseph says, gonna cut out. I have people coming over. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. And I need to clean the house to get dinner started. You all have a great weekend.
Oh,
Oh my
just give
goodness,
him leftover
you
turkey. Come on,
too.
don't cook again.
I know. Have a great dinner tonight. Thanks for everything. You're just amazing. And let's see. Oh my goodness. Daniel Warren, you're so kind. A $10 super chat. Thank you so much for this watch party, Retro Nerd Girl, Marc D with a C. I find older movies comforting in these times. Me too. And especially with newer movies just not hitting the mark. Much love. Thank you so very much. Let's see
Thank you,
if I
Daniel.
can get let's try this one. Oh, this is good. Oh, I love that song. And yes, Kimberly, thanks you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Daniel. That was very kind. You guys are just wonderful. And yes. Okay, so I think this is going to be it. Anything new happening for you, Mark, on in your
Yep.
world?
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for having me on. It's been great to do this watch party with you, and I'm sure I'll be back again, right? And you'll have to
Oh
stop by
yes,
Sunday Night Geekery whenever you have a
yes.
chance. I know it's tough for people. So I do my show 10 p.m. Eastern time. It's kind of a rehash of the week in geek and whatever whatever we want to talk about, and talk about movies, and we always segue into food and barbecue. Where so of course I'll be talking a little bit about deep frying a turkey this past Thanksgiving, and I did have a live video of that up. But so my main show is Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see some of you guys who are in the chat here over there, and thanks
Yes.
to anyone who subbed or watched. Went to watch any of my videos. So if you're watching this on a replay, so much appreciated. And yeah, just love hanging out with you, Retro. It's
Oh
always so
man.
much fun here. These watch parties are great, and it's it's just fun to get to experience all this stuff. It's like going to the movie theater again to watching it
I
again going with friends
know.
to the movie theater, right? So
Yeah.
which is
And then
awesome. Yep.
one thing I really wanted to really thank you for all of the inside information, sharing with us all of your wonderful toys,
Yeah.
and just your energy is just wonderful. So thank you so very
Thank you.
much
Yep.
for all that. And yeah, if we can get you to come back for oh look at
There's the
it.
Batmobile again. Yeah, yeah.
The Batmobile. Yes.
There we
And
go. Right, yeah.
any reason we could get you to come back, let us know. And if you see
Anytime.
a really cool movie that I'm doing a watch party for, and you're like, hey, I think
You won't
this.
mind if I ask, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes you
No,
don't.
no,
Yeah, you do.
please
Yeah,
do
yeah.
because then I know that you that's something that's up your alley because I know
Yep.
not every movie that I like is going to be
Yeah.
up everybody's alley. So yeah, just let me know.
Thank you. Yep.
And there may be some in mind that I might have too that I'll just hit you up anyway for.
Yeah, always hit me up. Yep. If I'm around, glad to be there. Yep. Yep.
Yes, yes. Okay. And for myself, I'll just go write down the list really quickly. In a few moments, you guys will see me over on Lorena Creole's channel to do the watch party for white girls on that one. White chicks, which is really white girls, white
Yep.
chicks, which is a funny movie if you don't know, but it's fantastic. Now, on the 7th of December, I will be doing. Oh, actually, on Tuesday, I will be doing a premiering a video that I did with Doug, which is the Excalibur sort of a talk discussion, and it's really in depth. We went for. Oh, see, that's my alarm telling me I've got to get going. Um, and it should be a lot of fun, the Tuesday premiere video. So I hope I can catch some of you guys in the live stream, the chat that we're going to have with the premiere. But also on the 7th, next Saturday, we're going to be looking at the Santa Claus. I actually don't have a partner for that one. Doug is not going to be doing that because he's got something going on. So
Well,
uh,
if you need someone, I could check if I'm around. I don't know. Not to invite myself on, but
yes.
I mean, I'll see if I got to check. With holidays and stuff going on, but
All
I
right.
will check it.
Let me know. Let me know if
Yeah,
you're available
if I'm
because I'm
available.
like,
Yep.
oh, that will be fantastic. Okay. Because that will be Santa Claus 1994, the first in the series, and it will be same time. Now, on the 14th, I'll be doing Muppet Christmas Carol, and Douglas A. Burton is going to join us, and that will be the first time that he's going to be seeing the movie. So that's going to be
Oh,
exciting.
he's never seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
never seen it, and I saw it for the first time last year, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Um, and then on the 21st, we're going to be watching White Christmas, and Lorena Creole is going to be joining us for that.
Great.
And on the 28th of December, we'll be doing Trading Places
Ah,
1983. Another like, yeah, all these, they're so good. And so I think
classic.
that's gonna really you know, do it for the channel. And there will be some other videos and things that will be coming out in the meantime, but that is going to be our watch parties for the next couple of weeks, just to let you guys know, so you can put that in your calendar.
Oh, and you
And
have to share your. We did that Christmas music show last year. It was so much fun. You've got to share your Christmas playlist again, which was so much fun.
oh,
All the
sure,
Christmas music.
sure.
Yeah. Now that
I
now that it's after Thanksgiving, you're allowed. I said it. You're allowed to listen to Christmas music. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And also, well, since I've been making music, I did make a new Christmas, some new Christmas songs. So I wrote
Oh,
the
great.
lyrics for some new songs, and let me see if I can find the playlist really quickly, because that would be kind of fun. Um, because they're like brand new song. I was saying, we're singing like the same songs all Christmas. I really would like to have some new songs. So let me just get the link for you guys. Um, and put it in the
I
chat.
love Christmas music. Yep. So
So brand new, there's some really good ones in there. I'm still writing more Christmas music. I think it'll new Christmas music.
there we go.
Um,
Yeah. All I want for Christmas is you. I think there's a competition where people try to go the whole season without hearing certain Christmas songs. So
Yeah.
a lot of
Okay.
fun
Yeah. So at least
Christmases, yeah.
I've got 5 more songs to add to the list of Christmas songs, and I think on Christmas Eve I might be doing a listening party for some of those songs. Let's see. Um, and there was one more thing. I think I have it for that. Um, so yeah, that's the new Christmas music. So there's a couple of really cool songs on there. One to look out for is Kiss Me on Candy Cane Lane, which has got a very like Supreme sound, from like the 50s Motown sound.
Yep.
And then I've got 2 other ones that are really just some really good ones. But Meet Me at the Christmas Parade, which is really more of a modern sound, but it's still I heard it a couple of times and I was like, oh my God, I really love this song. And then there's 2 other ones that's in the style of, let's say, the Temptations. It's called one of them is called Let's Gather Around, and the other one is called Spread Kindness. And they're actually surprisingly good. That surprised me. I was like, wow, I could really like I really like sing those songs. Those are songs I could actually like have on a actually like sing along to. And there's a couple other ones. One I thought I had a little fun with was the Office Christmas Party song. So that was and oh, Jack Looman is here. Hello.
Oh,
Okay, and William Blake also says he's out. Happy December, everyone. Oh, okay. So yes, we're gonna get going. And oh, Keith E says that he reposted the Office Christmas thing. Thank you so much, Keith E. That was really nice of you. It's a fun little song about a Christmas party. And we've all been there for Christmas parties. So I am going to end the stream, guys. I'm having too much fun. And so with that, I will let's see if
always
I
good
can
to have too much fun.
oh yes, it really is just I have to cut myself off sometimes. So I'm going to end the stream. Everyone, without further ado, I bid you adieu, and we'll see you later. Take care, everybody.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.
In the neon light she stands, retro girl with nerd commands. Memory lane she takes your hand to the past where good times land. Pixels glow and screens do hum. Hear the beat of retro drum. Geeks unite, oh here we come. Nerdy world where we're from. Retro logo leads the way. In the night to yesterday. All the nerds come out to play. She's the light, won't go away. Film and movies on rewind. Good old days in nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights. Wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right. Retro glow in neon lights. All blazing nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wonders days and sleepless nights. With her every